Let's see. See, it's still showing the same shit when I was talking to King Reaper earlier. But I don't know. So just I won't say anything crazy. Let me see what it's showing on this end here. This light skinned brother here eating a bunch of potato chips.
Nope, that's not what I mean.
Oh shit! I think we might got some sort of Chris. Chris Hemsworth released a statement, saying thank you. He released a statement. Thanks to
okay.
the fans for supporting him in Thor.
He's
Thor
done. He's done.
He said next up is Doomsday. I think they're killing his character off in Doomsday because why would he be releasing that statement? He's supposed to be in the Doomsday movie. Thanking the fans. Yeah, I think
he's probably trying to do the psych out. You know, we saw this happen before.
Usually, no, he's gonna be in it, right? The thing is that what he's saying, he said, playing Thor has been one of the greatest honor of my life for the last 15 years, and I've held Mjolnir, whatever the fuck you call it, and then Stormbreaker as the God of Thunder.
Yeah, Mjolnir.
But what made it truly special was sharing it with all of you. Your passion, your tears, your love for this character have meant everything to me. Thank you for making my journey through MCU unforgettable. Next up is Doomsday. He's supposed to be in a Doomsday, but I think they're killing off his character to make a statement. You know how Marvel likes to do.
Yeah, when they don't like paying people, that's what they do.
Right, or they want to be like, oh, this is a bigger and badder villain, right? So who we gonna attack? Who we gonna kill off to make a statement?
Spidey King is here. We got Spidey King here. Well, we did an impromptu show or whatever. I don't know what was going on, but it looks like our controls are good. Thank you, Spidey King, for showing up. We appreciate that. We can blame Nico for the technical difficulties. I don't know what he was doing, but shout out to him. Shout out to Spidey King. So, folks, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are live. We're going to try to knock this show out rather quickly. Levon's got like a million topics. So, let's go with the breaking news, Levon. You said you had some breaking news here. What was going on?
The Black Panther game got canceled.
Oof. Wow. So,
yeah. And the studio closes was Cliffhanger Studios.
Man, Sony didn't own this one?
No, this was EA, I thought.
No.
Oh, okay. You never know. I'm just saying.
Who's not on what?
All right. So, you want to read that post by IGN, Levon?
Sure. EA is canceling its planned Black Panther game, shutting down developer Cliffhanger Studios. This was an email sent to staff from EA Entertainment. President said that these changes, alongside recent cancellations and layoffs, are being done to sharpen our focus and put our creative energy behind the most significant growth opportunities. EA is also laying off some individuals on both its mobile and central teams. When asked for an exact number of individuals impacted, EA declined to comment. So, yeah. How you guys feel about this?
Well, I mean, the press release is ridiculous. Trying to say we're trying to sharpen our focus. I mean, the only thing you need to do is cancel a project and put all the developers on one singular game. Sharpening your focus. That would be sharpening your focus. You're just running out of money because you've been dropping dust. Ooh. But, they're not going to say that, so.
Well, what it is, I guess. Dang, what say you, Mello?
I agree with Rose. I'm tired of these companies and these organizations running around here and not listening to the fans and trying to money hat these games that don't make sense, or they don't, and the fans just not wanting. All due respect, shout out to Black Panther, but like I said before, and like I've been saying, I'm Superman fatigue. I'm Marvel superhero fatigue the fuck out. Period. Oh, excuse my French. My bad. I ain't mean to say that. I'm fatigued
Sound
out when
like
it comes
English
to
to
superheroes in
me.
general.
Yo,
Just y'all need to pivot and do something else. I don't know how many people been demanding, and I'm not saying from this company. I mean, this developing team. I'm saying just in general. I don't know how many people have been bagging and yelling for NBA Live to release, and EA just ignores the calling for it. So, y'all want to keep
You know how
losing
EA is,
money? By
man.
all means, keep doing it.
Well, they are the grandfather of all this bullshit microtransaction, all this crap like we got today. The all this loot and shit. It started with them. I mean, if EA can't find a way to interject stupid shit in there, like they gonna fuck around and cancel the project. I mean, that's just how they work these days, bro. They gotta be some sort of loot system in the game.
Well, they should have seen the success of what happened with college football. The fans was asking for that. They got tired of Madden. The moment it dropped, it was a massive success.
I got a couple shout outs I got to
I'm
get to.
telling them boots on the ground for Battlefield. They
I
dropped
got
2042. It was
King
simply good.
Reaper is here, as well as
Oh, shit.
Brierios. Thank y'all for coming through. This show started off on a bad track. Sorry. Intro wasn't there. There was duplicate shows in there. I think Nico, get your ass in here. Got a few things I got to say to you. I don't know. This is what happened when you give somebody your password. They ruin it. Okay?
People were asking for Titanfall 3.
Oh, man.
I ain't heard a peep from that. It's like,
man.
but y'all want to come out with these dumb Star Wars games.
Oh, whoa.
Where's Mass Effect?
Fucking whoa.
Where's Mass Effect?
We are not about to call Star Wars games stupid, okay? No.
Hey, bro, when it's an oversaturation of Star Wars game, bro, you get tired of playing that stuff.
EA made the bad ones. No, EA made, listen, my man, what's the name came
Bro,
through?
they had the Battlefront Star Wars.
Yeah, those were boring. I'll give you
Jedi
that.
Survivors. Then y'all tried to re-rock it with Jedi Survivor 2. And then they came out with the little female Star Wars.
That's Ubisoft.
Max City is here.
I'm just saying Star Wars in general. I'm talking about Star Wars in general. I ain't just talking about EA Star Wars. I'm just saying y'all keep pumping out the same content, trying to sell these dreams, and they fail.
Man, I want to know why. Is it me or, man, I hate to say it. There's somebody in here who's light skinned that comes through, and he made a comment saying that Insomniac is the only people holding the superhero games down. But at first I laugh at this guy, but I got to tell you, they're the only ones that been. But that's not true, because they did have the Guardians of the Galaxy. That was a good video. That was a good comic book game. So besides that, in the Spider-Man game, now we are gonna get here and say Miles Morales and act like Miles Morales in 2018 and Spider-Man 2.
Has there been a lot of superhero games this gen?
No, remember what happened when they tried Marvel's Avengers? That wasn't very good.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked good, but they said it was repetitive. But the same people that say that it's repetitive fucking play Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2 that has the same little skinny guy surrounded by the big fat guy who you got to web up and you got to throw him somewhere. So I don't want to hear about repetitive when it comes to like those Spider-Man games. They are the epitome of repeatness of where those Spider-Man games, the villains were, oh my God, it was the same guy all the time. But, bro, think about this. Take Spider-Man 2, the Miles Morales, that Spider-Man stuff, take that away. The last real good superhero game that we had was probably the Ultimate Alliance, the top-down joints. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody got one better? I remember Wolverine had that good single-player game. It was better than the movie.
X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Yeah, that was good.
The Hulk. It's been that long.
Hulk. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's like one of those games you put a quarter in at the arcade and you just smash up stuff. I don't know about how good it was. But yo, shout out to Max City. Max said, Rick, Mello been mighty blasphemous lately. Yeah, you have been, Mello. Calling the Star Wars game stupid, and I don't know what the hell's wrong with you lately. I'm gonna have to take a ride down to Chicago and check on you, see what's going on here.
Man, skip that daggone game, bro.
Oh, man.
They just overdo it. That's all I'm saying. You got other IPs you can focus on that fans won't. It ain't like EA don't have a lot of IPs, so
Yeah, they do.
that's all I'm saying.
Well, hey, let's speaking of EA and IPs. Now, listen, everybody knows that Microsoft is sitting around with $90 billion in the bank. And they're looking for someone to buy. Looking for someone to love me. Money! So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Microsoft has a wish list, and they're probably going to buy somebody. And since EA is laying off people like Microsoft just did, maybe they'll buy EA. Maybe they'll do the thing that every Sony fanboy would die and choke on their own vomit if they bought Take-Two. Oh my God. People would jump off the ledge. I remember a guy, and somebody had the message. Shout out to my man Trillo. He survived cancer, and he survives me talking shit to him every day. Check this out. I remember when there was a guy in this Discord who's light skinned. He said, listen, okay,
like they skin.
Yeah, well, because the light skinned people say stuff like, Call of Duty will never be in Game Pass. Oh my God, he said it. Yeah, he did. Somebody said that. And Trillo has the receipts. I'm trying to tell you. He's got them. Yeah, Trillo got them receipts. Shout out to Trillo whenever he comes through. You know, he from Mississippi or where one of them places over there where WrestleMania said we ain't coming here no more. Put it up there. Oh man, that's light skin talk for y'all if that don't know here. So, there you go. That's a light skin. No more, Mr. Light Skin Guy. No more. Shout out to my man Spidey King. Spidey King. Spidey King. Light skin people are Latin kings.
Dark skin though, bro.
Whoa. I'm as black as the devil himself. But anyway, Spidey King said if Microsoft acquired Take-Two, that would shut down the internet. Big facts. Because you know Phil gonna talk that shit. I don't really want $100 games, but in this case, we need the money. So Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be $250. That's what it's going to be. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the CEO. He's here. Finally. I don't know if because we haven't done a show or just because he didn't like showing up no more. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of New Orleans, Thriller Ali is here. What's good, brother? Okay. It is good to see the Thriller in Ali. It's good to see him. Good to see him. Good to see him. Thriller Ali, how does it feel for WrestleMania to say, we don't want to go there? You guys can have money in the bank. That was evil. Wasn't it evil? Yeah, man, you can't do that. Ain't Christian-like. Tell people you're going to give them all these jobs because of WrestleMania, then you pull out of the damn town. Awful. But anyway... So, you know, there's been a lot of games canceled, or games that should be canceled, or games that have lasted about 10 days, Concord. And there are games that are coming on arrival, and you know they're going to be dead, but we keep capping for them. Like, we can't. Ladies and gentlemen, do you think this Black Panther game got canceled because they tried to turn it to a gas game? Do you guys think that? Mello, what say you?
I don't think you can make that into a gas game, to be honest.
They damn sure try. They'll try anything. They'll try, bro. They try to make anything.
Of them trying? You got evidence of them trying?
Well,
I don't know.
That's kind of the way that the wind blows lately. I mean, hell, MLB The Show was just a great All-American baseball game. Next thing you know, they started getting studs with seasons and stuff. What the hell is that all about? You know, they said, hey, we're going to be just like, you know what? 2K started all this shit, Mello. Your place.
2K. Oh, really?
Yeah, they did. They started all this season pass. And, nah, 2K been doing this.
It was not 2K.
Yeah, who was it then?
It was like FIFA or something. Or Madden. Yeah, it was like FIFA or Madden. We went down that history with Rose.
Right,
Stop blaming 2K.
Now, hold on. I'm being honest with you.
EA's problems.
Yeah, with that season stuff, I don't know, bro. I know COD got bitten by the season bug. They love it.
I'm about to say, yeah, Call of Duty had seasons before 2K had them. We just got it this year. Well, yeah, no, last year. Bless
Oh
you.
man.
Hold on. Didn't what was that game? That single player game that was co-op that Ubisoft put seasons on? Was it that a Ghost Recon game or something like that? I don't remember what it was, man.
I don't think so. What is this?
That is a good question. I don't know.
Ghost
What
Recon. I
was
thought it was Ghost Recon Wildlands or
We
something.
call it Wildland. Yeah.
I think they started putting that season pass and little stuff like that.
And he was doing mild updates and stuff. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you might get a point there. It might be them. But hey, long story short, 2K wasn't the first people to do it. That's all I'm saying.
Ricky Brown, you know who do season passes for free? You ain't got to pay nothing.
okay. We're not talking about Warframe, but
Warframe.
no, we're not. Well. Anyway, I did my Googles, and Google tell me the first gas game, believe it or not, was World of Warcraft. Was the first gas game?
Definitely.
Yeah, that was the first game. World of Warcraft in 2004 was the first gas game. But
Still over 200 people.
now
Makes
that's the first one as you know what it is. Now they also said the PC shareware model of the 90s, like with the first episode of Doom being free, also served as many as the early form of a gas game. And I'm sure my buddy here who likes playing Quake and all of that stuff will know all about that. And he's also light
I
skinned.
know shareware, but it was free. All right.
so there you go. Like now,
You said it was free.
so now let's listen. Was Destiny the first gas game on console?
No.
Remember they started having seasons. Destiny did. I wonder was Destiny the first gas game on console? I'm wondering, and it would make sense. It would make sense if they were.
When did it come out?
2014.
It came out in 14?
Mm-hmm.
And the consoles came out in 13, right?
Jesus.
Yes.
Then Warframe would have been the first one on console because Warframe came out day of release for PlayStation.
Okay.
I do believe.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we found Patient Zero. That would be Warframe.
Corporate.
My God, it gives me even more
Hold
reason
on.
to hate
It
this
ain't
game.
Patient Zero because you ain't got to pay for nothing in Warframe. Don't get on
Well,
there.
then, whoa, hold on. Then if it's not money, then it's not a gas game. We want something that costs the money. Yeah, we want games as a service with the S with a dollar sign like Fair Games, which is going to fail and they're probably going to cancel it. That thing. That's what we want.
Oh, okay, bro.
No, he said, well, wait, hold on. Games like Team Fortress 2, they're saying. And later, live service game. I knew it! Like Destiny, PS4, Xbox One, and Fortnite fully embrace the gas model with continuous post-launch content, updates, and microtransactions. I knew it was fucking Destiny. Because that's when I first started seeing that season stuff on console. I wasn't always a PC guy. Yeah. I started out on console. I thought it was Destiny. No. PUBG.
It was not Destiny. It was Warframe.
But nobody knows what that is.
Well, that's not my problem.
This guy.
No, but I'm about to say, you keep saying what?
Well, Mello went out. He's using Big Money's mic, by the way.
We talking about you had to buy it.
Yeah, bro. I thought it was Destiny.
Warframe had regular content releases that you could buy.
Destiny. Well, hold on. Let's keep this a bean. As far as providing the most content in the last 11 years has been Destiny. And what? Destiny has provided more content just because that board frame stuff is free and don't mean it's good quality. Hell, I can go and sing in front of a church. Doesn't mean I'm a good singer. But the bottom line is the game that has given people the most content over the last 10, 11 years has been Destiny.
Not.
Yeah, it is Destiny. Or what? Sea of Thieves?
That's a matter of opinion. That's a matter of opinion.
I'm talking, first of all, whoa. First of all, I'm talking about console, Rose. I'm talking about console. I'm not going to fight with World of Warcraft people who are probably jumping on my back right now. I'm not.
Talking about on console. Warframe's giving out way more content.
Than Destiny? Okay. Who's put out better content and worthy content? Was it Destiny or was it Warframe? Oh my God,
brother! You need
That's all opinionated.
Listen, I watched this man stream this game. It stinks.
Brother, go look on YouTube and look at Destiny and Warframe comparisons, and you will see Warframe has pushed out more content and better content for free.
Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. Nobody plays that game, rather get top. So anyway, check this out. Ladies and gentlemen, Onyx is here. Thank you, Onyx. You saved me. You saved me for that raging pastor and his stupid board frame. It almost made me throw up. God.
Warframe got way more content.
Oh, here comes another one. Nobody wants to play. Bro, nobody in here's ever played that game. You haven't played that game. You haven't. Okay, well, you people are weird ass people. Listen, first of all, hold on. I got two people from Chicago saying they did something, so that exactly knows what that place is all about. So, what are you saying? You're probably from Chicago too, light skinned brother. What are you saying?
Hey, what you trying to say?
Y'all niggas are weird. I'm from Connecticut. Yeah.
Now, it's an easy question.
That's enough said. Nobody speak on Connecticut. Ain't shit in Connecticut.
In Destiny can you select from?
3.
3. You know how many you can select for Warframe? About 56 to 70. I mean, 56 to 60. Right? Way more weapons. Way more story. Way more selectable characters. That's the last Destiny game.
Nobody plays that shit. Nobody plays that shit. Nobody plays that shit. I said nobody plays that shit. I said nobody plays that shit. No.
Okay, just a heads up.
Okay.
Just a heads up.
No, nobody wanna.
DLC.
Who wanna fall asleep with a controller? No, not me, Lord. No. Who wanna turn the TV off?
The DLC.
No, not me, Lord. That board frame is trash.
Rick, brother.
Shut up!
You ain't getting no donation, brother. Calm down.
I don't want no donation. I just want board frame to be done.
Just based off the DLC, Warframe got one up. They got one more than. Destiny got one more than Warframe.
No, it doesn't.
Destiny had 9. I'm just googling. I'm just basing off the Googles. It got 9 DLC. Warframe got 8. That's all I'm saying.
Way more than 8.
No, Vaughn, we don't.
I'm counting DLC.
Vaughn, we don't have the Black Panther game. He said we still have Black Panther and Captain America.
He means Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra. That's
come on. You know that's getting canceled too. Come on, bro.
It got delayed until next year.
Really? I know a game with so many delays. Knights of the Old Republic. Remember that game that was supposed to come out? Man, that game ain't never gonna come out. It's never gonna come out, bro, man. Listen, when you got a game,
we gotta wait and see.
Not coming.
We been waiting. We ain't seen.
It's not coming.
No, I'm talking about the 1943.
Hey, Leyvon, let me tell you a secret, Leyvon. It's not coming. Yeah, it's not. It's
what
not.
the fuck was that?
Bro,
I think 1943 is coming.
Bro, listen.
Yeah, it's coming out next year. It's coming out next year.
In 2043. Yeah. Anyway, look.
Knights of the Old Republic, that ain't coming.
Bro, I don't think that's coming either. I don't think it's coming.
And they better hope they don't release it, because it ain't going to be as good as the old one. I can guarantee you that right now.
Fuck. You know how hard it is to be that good?
Exactly.
Please. For those who never played the first 2 Knights of the Old Republic, second one was done by who? Obsidian, by the way.
Yep, Obsidian.
Yeah, but you know what though, man? Same season. Vaughn said it's a remake. It's gonna be the same story, bro. I don't think you need to remake that game. It was already good. I would leave that alone, man. Look, you see what LeBron did to House Party, right? Just leave it alone.
Mm-mm. What?
Oh my God!
No, I have no idea what he did.
Mello, you want to tell them what happened?
Listen here.
Listen, man.
When you say I don't want LeBron to touch another remake or nothing of any film in life,
LeBron James
produced the new House Party.
James produced that House Party, and it was
I didn't know that.
You know what? Let's talk about
the worst House Party ever made.
Let's talk about that Space Jam that he made too. Remember that? Want to talk about that?
I ain't even bother. Space Jam wasn't too bad. Space Jam wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
Listen, hey,
not
Vaughn,
compared to House Party. Party was utterly.
Vaughn, that's where you get kind of messed up. Where you say it don't hold up. and you say, listen, I think you'll be better off doing Knights of the Old Republic, what they did with Oblivion. Like, give it a update like that. Make the characters look better. Shit like that.
More texture, ray tracing, all that HDR mess.
Leave that shit alone. Bro, every game can't be remastered or remade. Leave that shit alone. The only thing that works and that games that have shown to make a good remake and nobody gave pushback were those Resident Evil ones. Because why?
Hey, Rick, quick question.
Sure, go ahead, brother. No, go ahead.
No, I had a quick question about the Knights of the Old Republic. I didn't want you to go off your topic, what you were saying right now.
Yeah, go ahead. I beat that game. Every year, I play that, the 2 Knights of the Old Republic, and Mass Effect, 1 through 3, all year round. I play those fucking games. Every year.
Now, that goes back to my original statement. They have 2 key IPs you just mentioned. Mm-hmm. And for the life of them, the money and resources that y'all spent on these dumb games like Black Panther, you could have put that towards Star Wars Mass Effect and gave the fans what they want. That's a prime example of what I'm talking about. Prime example. And they missed the mark every time. I don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah, I don't know
either. They probably be going under.
I want to answer Thriller Ali's question. He said, Ricky, you're saying LeBron did a Master P effect on House Party? Thriller Ali, let me just say this, Thriller Ali. He made House Party so bad, I don't even want to go watch the original again. That's how bad it is. Like, I don't ever want to see the kid and play dance. I don't want to. I don't want to.
Rose, save your stuff.
I don't want to do it, bro.
Stuff in there. It's all type of stuff in that movie. Yeah,
bro. That's
he lost his ever loving mind, bro.
Bro, I mean, sometimes people can really just ruin something, kind of like Beyonce did to poor old Dolly Parton song. She ruined that song too.
It's like one of them situations where they in
Jolene. Listen, come on, man.
Rose, it was clearly one of them situations where he was in the room. They gave him a budget, and nobody in the room wanted to tell him no.
They do.
Nobody in the room wanted to tell him like, "Hey, this is not a good idea. Hey, this ain't nice."
Listen, now I saw teasers. I saw teaser posters for Mass Effect, a new one coming out. And it had Leora on it, and I'm like, okay, this could be good, but I don't know why EA. EA. You know what? Let's see. We gotta look at see what Microsoft can buy.
I don't think Microsoft is buying anything big, man.
I'm about to say, the only thing they would really need from them is the sports titles. That Madden, FIFA.
So
bring back NBA Live.
EA has a $36.83 billion market cap, which means they were just a little less than Microsoft was. So if Microsoft wanted to buy these guys, they got to pay about $70 billion for them. I don't think that's happening.
I mean, they were just a little more than
Activision. No, I said they were less. They're less than Activision. Activision cost more money than EA would. Okay, 100%. They paid 100. What?
I agree.
Yeah. So EA would also, that would be about $70 billion in today's money. They would have to pay for it. So 36 billion. So you have to pay about 70.
36 billion.
Yeah, you remember you got to pay double. You got to pay double if you want.
Yeah. I just realized you said 36. I thought you said something different. My bad.
I don't see them doing that because they said they're gonna make a move. And they're gonna buy something.
I don't think
big.
they worth it, bro. I don't think.
They are either.
I understand they got a good.
I don't
deal.
see it. What?
They got a good deal.
EA got the football going right now. That's about it.
Yeah, you get Game Pass and you get EA. I think you get EA Play with Game Pass.
Yeah, you already get EA Play.
Yeah, but think about this.
Roll with that.
Can we admit that all the EA stuff is like behind them? All the good stuff. What have they made good lately that we want to see?
The only thing they made good recently is football.
Yeah, college football would be it.
College football.
College. And this new Battlefield is looking impressive. It looks like it's gonna be checking out.
To flop.
Yeah, but Vaughn, the Jedi games.
Battlefield gonna flop?
The Jedi games are behind them though, Vaughn. I'm talking about like coming up.
What?
Like,
I do.
Wait, who
I
made
think it's
that?
gonna flop.
No, Dead Space. Dead Space. That remade Dead Space. That was good.
yeah, but
I thought about that.
how well did the Dead Space remake sell?
I don't know.
I forgot. It did okay. It didn't do bad.
It sold 2
I
million
don't think
copies.
probably
2 million
never
copies.
mind.
Yeah,
Well,
bro.
off a remake, that ain't bad. Off a remake,
Dead Space remake 2 million, and I mean when it really went almost step for step as the original, it really did. It really did.
yeah. Off the original, that ain't bad.
Look at Vaughn was trying to clown me because I was playing all the Dead Space back in October. I was like, bro, it's Halloween. You're gonna play the scary shit. He said, hey, why you playing that old game? I'm like, bro, that shit's a fun. I don't know what y'all talking about. But I don't know.
They serve their purpose in here and there.
So they sold 2 million of Dead Space. So I guess they have another one coming out. Anybody interested?
That ain't enough.
No,
I'm not.
Yeah.
No, we got to see, bro. We got to see what's going on with EA, folks. Let's see. Well, we got to do this deep dive in here. What is next EA games?
So the best thing they got over there, but is what the sports titles, all of the sports titles.
Let's see what they got.
Mass Effect, of course.
They got the sport. They got that racing game. Nobody plays that. They got that.
What, Need for Speed?
No, they got
F1
F125.
I think he means
F1 now.
F1.
So they got Star Wars.
Whatever.
They got Star Wars Zero Company coming. They got Plants vs Zombies.
Star
3.
Wars Zero Company.
Yeah.
You said Plants vs. Zombies?
Yeah, Plants vs. Zombies.
That's
Hey,
3.
people rock it. Play it versus
That's on
Zombies.
mobile.
Versus
Though.
Zombie is fire.
That's
I used to
No,
play
I ain't
that
talking
back
about that.
in
I'm talking about Star Wars.
Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, I told you they running Star Wars to the ground. Like, yeah. What made Star Wars Star Wars?
It was on Fire Tablet.
Remember that they had the exclusive Star Wars rights that time. Remember they also have It Takes Two, and they just came out with something like that too, right?
I'm grabbing that.
They had something like
Takes
that.
Two IP. They gonna say all that stuff can just go in the game.
What is
They got Apex Legends, the Dragon Age.
Yeah.
People ran away from it. They didn't really. They didn't really like the.
I didn't think about Apex Legends.
Yeah, let me
Apex
pick that up.
Legends. You got FIFA. Well,
That's why they're not making Titanfall right there.
Well, we got the
That's
Sims.
the problem.
Like the Sims
They
4
don't
came
want-
out,
they
and they
don't
never
want-
had
they don't
like
want-
another Sims. Like it's been like basically.
Oh, dog, Sims. Hey, bro, Sims is done.
No,
they don't need to
Sims
release
is-
another game.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why, bro. I'm gonna tell you why.
GTA?
Hold on. No. Not even GTA. No. You can look this up. There is a game called Paralyzed. All right, that's releasing. I think they're doing an alpha sometime later this year.
Mm-hmm.
EA better not release another Sims, cause that joint, because they released Sims 4 was so bad. All right, these devs got together, started Paralyzed. Paralyzed is like Sims 3 5.0. It's that good. All right. They better not release another Sims game, bro, because Paralyzed finna take over that space
Now apparently,
completely.
all right. So Vaughn said they got the Iron Man game coming out, but the Dead Space
Oh
Studio
my god.
made it. Now here's what I'm worried about: Dead Space Studios making Iron Man. Iron Man flies and he moves. He goes through the air with the greatest of ease. Now we all know how Isaac moves in them damn Dead Space games, folks.
Nah, they need to run over there towards Anthem and them developers that
remember
did
that?
Anthem
Yeah,
and implement that ASAP.
Yeah, because Isaac, he wasn't going nowhere fast. Okay, so you saw how Isaac moved in them Dead Space games. Hopefully they can fix that. All right, Levon, what you got? Where are you?
PS5 Pro. I'm right here, brother. Let's talk about this PS5 Pro $50 discount. It's $650 until June 11th. So, is anyone plans on getting a PlayStation 5 Pro?
Yes.
Right now would be a good time to do it.
Yes, I will be getting one on Friday.
Okay, are you gonna do unboxing or?
They got another sucker.
Listen, well, fuck you. Hey, you guys can kiss my butt from here to across the street. I'm playing Death Stranded on the Pro, so F you. All right.
You gonna do an unboxing?
Nah, it's nothing spectacular. I ain't gonna unbox that.
Whoa. You said Death Stranding. Oh, you talking about 2. Death Stranding.
Yeah, Death Stranding 2.
Death Stranding.
See, that's the problem with you Xbox niggas. Y'all don't realize
on PC.
No.
No, it's just PlayStation.
It'll come to PC. Man.
Yeah, well, I can't wait that long.
He just like you, Mello, with 2K, bro. He gonna buy it on PlayStation. He gonna buy it again on PC.
No.
He gonna buy the remaster. And then he whoa.
I get it.
The Rick has no reason to buy it again on PC because it's gonna be in. Nope, it's gonna be in PC Game Pass, just like the other one was, brother. That's what I'm talking about.
So, the other one wasn't in.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. No, it's
not.
Yeah.
You're right.
Know your role. Know your role. All right.
No. Hey, bro. Hey, listen.
Know your role.
Listen, you fake dark skinned Negro.
Whoa. See, this is why we hate light skinned people. He's threatening us. You hear that? So Thriller Ali says, Ricky, 700 with tax, PS5 Pro. Listen, bro, I get to play that Death Stranding too. I ain't finna play down that base.
Bro, I'm about to say, let me get this clear. You about to spend about 700.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna trade in that VR2 headset and get the damn thing. That's what I'm gonna do.
So wait a
second. How much GameStop giving for that VR2?
Like $50. I don't know.
Not enough. So you gonna trade in one dead device for another dead device?
How is that? Did you see how Death Stranding 2 looks? Did you see it?
Bro, you about to buy a whole console for one game.
No, Ghost of Yotai is coming out and later on. So, yeah, nigga. I'm winning. So, whatever. Y'all niggas can laugh at me all you want. I don't care. That's all right. Y'all can laugh at me all you want. Whatever, nigga. Okay, if you guys give me the game that looks better than Death Stranding 2, I will shut the hell up. You can't. You can't. You can't. Hellblade. Let me tell you something. You get the Hellblade out of here. Ain't no way. You can't even jump in that corny ass game. That ain't better than Death Stranding. What?
Shut the hell up.
Oh my God. She got no heavies. She's got no vehicles. She's got no guns. She's got a tiny ass sword.
We ain't talking about you being a pervert.
We don't care about her features. You said what looks better. And shit.
Hellblade 2 does not look, bro. That horrible world.
Yes, it does.
It's all slow. Oh my God.
Hellblade 2.
Man, y'all are tripping. Mac, you my man, Mac. That Death Stranding 2 look better, bro.
Hellblade. Y'all don't have Lunar Fusion. Death Stranding 2 don't have metahumans.
Death Stranding 2. I tell you what, Death Stranding 2 got. It got vehicles. It got better environments. It got better fighting, better combat, better combat, better combat. Come on, man, y'all niggas tripping, bro.
Nothing to do with the look.
Yo, why y'all, bro?
Ain't got nothing to do with the look.
All right, bro. You want to fight 2 enemies on screen at one time? I'm gonna get Norman Reedus, and we gonna ride with this little baby.
Correct.
And the girl with the heavies.
One enemy on screen at a time. Or you fight one enemy at a time.
So finally, Spidey King, my man, Spidey King. Whoa, hold on. There is somebody who is just like the Rick talking. I got mine too. He said, I got my Death Stranding 2 Deluxe Edition paid off for my PS5 Pro. That Decima engine is no joke on PlayStation. Facts! There is no engine better than the goddamn Decima engine. That's a fact.
You heard what he said.
That is a fact.
He said on PlayStation. He said on PlayStation.
That's all right. Hey, yeah, because it ain't on Xbox and it ain't on PC. It's coming on the
PC. Dominate all.
No, bro, nobody's gonna buy that game. You know, I cannot wait. Bro,
it's still not on the engine level. Bro.
Listen, I can't. What? That unoptimized piece of garbage? Oh my God!
Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. All right, man. Stop it.
You know what? Yeah. First of all, the Unreal, bro.
I forget.
Even the damn Coalition struggles with that engine, and that's their thing.
And I'm talking about the Ed engine. I ain't say nothing about Unreal, brother. And how do you know Coalition struggles with Unreal Engine ain't released?
Because I'll tell you why. Because the Unreal Engine game, the Unreal Engine games were like shit on Xbox. That's a fact.
You are definitely
Okay.
lying,
All right.
brother.
I'm lying.
Have you? Hold on, the
Oh
game
my
that
God.
That's
Coalition
not
have.
run like crap
Hold on,
on Xbox.
wait. First of all, Coalition haven't even dropped the game yet with the
Exactly.
So you,
Unreal Engine
I'm
1.
glad. I'm
But
so
wait,
glad you. I'm glad you said that. Mel. I'm gonna break your legs. I'm gonna break your
We hitting
legs.
you with facts.
I'm gonna break your legs. Okay.
Because guess what? What
Okay.
they did help with State of Decay 2. And if you look at State of Decay 2 and what they did with that game, yeah, you might want to shut your mouth compared to how it released. You definitely want to shut up.
Bro, listen. First of all, so you're telling me if an Unreal Engine game comes through, that you can't just go down a goddamn hall, your own 50 fucking studios, and knock on the Coalition's door and say, fix this? They invented Gears of War. Why can't the fucking thing work on the goddamn Unreal Engine right on the Xbox? Why?
It works perfectly fine on the Xbox. We only mention Coalition because Coalition has been working with the Unreal for how long?
Since
its
invention.
goddamn existence?
Yes.
Forever.
Yes.
So what? Of course, they are
And
the ones
hold
that
on,
can perfect
when they
the
gave
talent
you
in it.
Mello, when they gave you that tech demo with the Matrix, that shit was struggling, and they called the Coalition to help them. Don't fucking go down this road, cause your feelings gonna get hurt. The Coalition couldn't fix that shit. That's a fact.
Wait, you said they called the Coalition?
They called
to
the
fix it.
fucking listen when that Matrix tech demo came out for the Unreal Engine, and that shit was dropping frames.
Brother. Calm down. You don't know nothing about
Yeah,
development, bro.
What? Let me guess. You was in the Epic fucking boardroom helping out make this fucking engine?
I don't need to be in the Epic boardroom.
I didn't think so.
I know the difference between running a tech demo, which is meant to max out the hardware as much as possible.
And they drop more frames than Terrell Owens dropped footballs. So anyway,
it's supposed to run smooth frames, dude. It's a tech demo.
So wait a minute, we make a tech demo to stutter? Is what you're telling me? What?
No, what I'm telling you is it's meant to stress out the hardware.
That's
all I'm saying.
Well, let me tell you what. This hardware was so stressed it had a heart attack. I watched it live on TV.
That's fine. But here's the thing: Hellblade 2 was on Unreal Engine and ran just fine.
But
There was no stutter in
yeah,
that game.
whoa. Third, it was no, but it was. But no, you're right, Mello. But it was the 30 frames. That's what it was.
That's fine.
That's fine. Oh my god!
I got him.
Oh my god!
Hold on, Ricky Brown.
Oh my god!
Hold on, Ricky Brown.
Oh my
Ricky
god!
Brown, Ricky Brown. The same games you talking about stuttering are stuttering at 30 frames. So Hellblade obviously wasn't a problem. Obviously, it sounds like the developers are the problem.
Well, I got a 10K PC, so I got a little more than 30.
Exactly.
I got a little more than 30. I got a little more than 30. I got a little more. I got a little more than 30.
Exactly. Why don't we, save this man and change the subject.
No, ain't no shame.
We've been on this topic.
Whoa, you ain't gonna do nothing but what I tell you, brother. This is how this is. No, I want all the smoke. You guys got a tech demo dropping frames and y'all capping. Listen, first of all, I love Mac City, that's my dude, but you guys gotta stop this with this Hellblade stuff. You gotta stop. It's not better than Death Stranding. It don't look better.
Ricky Brown, they get ready to push out an updated edition for Hellblade at 60 frames. Now, if that ain't stuttering,
the definitive edition, and it's coming to PlayStation.
So wait a minute. So hold on. Let me get this straight. The Xbox guys get 30 frames and the PlayStation guys get 60?
No. They're pushing into both. They're pushing into both.
Oh, so where was this? So whoa.
All platforms get the update.
The Rick needs to know where was that 60 when it launched?
It wasn't there, obviously. It was cooking.
And that was a W because PlayStation's getting it? And that was a W.
Wait. Here you go. Switching the subject again. I didn't say it was a W for Xbox because they're getting the 60. What I said to you was if they push it out, it is running at 60 and it ain't stuttering. I don't want to hear nothing about Unreal.
Guess what? Guess what? Guess what, Rose?
About to dominate Death Stranding
Rose, I will never know because there ain't no Xbox guy gonna go back and play Hellblade now that it's 60 frames.
I'm gonna go back and play it. So I'll let you know.
I'm gonna just do it.
This nigga's lying. Oh my god!
I'm gonna just do
you
it.
are not going back to play that game. Stop.
Yes, I will.
Let me see if I 100%. I did.
What are you talking about?
I'm doubling. I'm spinning the block just for you. You said what you said.
Bro, I
I'm
thought
gonna
these.
spin the
Listen,
block.
ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. I thought these guys were my friends. I don't know what's going on here today. What the hell?
Nah,
Bro, when I hear somebody tell me that anything looks better than Death Stranding 2, I kind of start twitching. Because it does.
yeah, that's your problem. You start
You
getting
need to
hurt.
get off whatever you want, bro.
Anyway, Moby's
And
here.
then when
Shout out to
somebody hit you
Moby.
with the actual facts, you
Moby,
get mad.
anyway,
'Cause you talking about
Moby,
your first thing was
whatever, nigga.
what look. You said what look better. And you put your legs in.
Man, they ain't beat my legs in. Okay, you know what? Yeah, guess what? Y'all go keep playing that fucking corny ass 3-hour fucking Hellblade. I'm gonna be playing that Death Stranding.
Save this man, Levon. Save this man.
All right.
But with the original statement, guess what? It still looked better. It still looks better.
Bro, I would not be sitting here doing a rain dance
Oh,
because
damn,
I
I
get
1000%.
because I get 60 FPS when PlayStation's getting it when they should have been giving it to y'all from the jump. Y'all can't see, bro. See, that's
brother.
Man.
I ain't have to buy the game, bro.
What do you mean you had to buy it? You had to pay for the subscription.
Game Pass. Game Pass. Hey.
You see, you notice, folks, that's the light skin. Hey, listen, I just want to record that's the light skin people that's singing that shit. Okay? It's nothing to do with the dark skin. That's the light skin. That's the light skin people singing that shit.
Let's move on. Let's move on to another PS5 Pro topic, and it's about PlayStation 1 games, PlayStation 2 games, and PlayStation 3 games are going to be updated using PlayStation PSSR.
Oh, you got to read this. I don't know how this even happens.
Yeah, so PlayStation working on a major update to the PS5 Pro, including an improvement that should go a long way in upgrading the experience of playing PS3, PS2, PS1, and PSP games.
Listen, hold on, Levon. The only time you're playing that shit,
but you can't play these games on the console.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold up. Not physically, but digitally.
Think if you don't get that digital shit, go ahead, finish.
And let me read this article, brother. Let me read the article.
Through cloud? Are they only available through the cloud?
No. Well, with PS3 games, but PS2 you can buy them on the store. But anyway, I gotta get back to reading this article here.
Yeah, please do.
The report comes from the way of Moore's Law is dead, a fairly reliable source when it comes to the PS5 Pro, specifically having.
Whoa! Is you calling Moore's Law is dead the valuable source? Wait, this is the guy that said.
Hold
up. Wait, I got one question for you.
This is from comicbook.com. So take it up with them, brother. I'm just reading the article.
Moore's Law is dead. Ain't that the nigga that said they had freaking RDNA 12 or some shit?
RDNA 3 or something like that.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, your mic going. Your mic going out like your prayers are. What's going on here?
The same one said the Series X wasn't made for gaming. He also the one that said that.
Yeah, that guy's awful.
Right now, it's currently informed PSSR on PS5 Pro requires a base resolution of 864p, which means it does not work with games that have a base resolution of 720p or lower.
What?
Which is many classic PS3, PS2, PS1 games and PS2 games.
God.
And now these games are upscaled on PS5 Pro using traditional methods, but not via PSSR, which is the superior method.
No.
Oh my God. All that said, according to the aforementioned source, Sony is preparing an update to PS5 Pro PSSR to allow it to upscale these lower resolution games, which in turn means PS3, PS2, PS1, and PSP games will look and run better on PS5 Pro, at least in theory.
At least in theory.
All right, listen. I don't know where you got this article, but I wish you
this is from comicbook.com.
Ready to buy at least in theory console here.
This is from comicbook.com, brother.
All right, I want you to print this article because the Rick needs some toilet paper. All right, because that's what this is worth. I don't believe none of this garbage that they're talking about. Man, get out of here. That riggedy, rackety, phony jabroni hip hop gamer was saying the same thing, and then when I went against him, y'all called me a raccoon. When I said, bro, that's not true. It's not going to play all 5 generations on one console. Where's the money in that? Bro, ain't nobody walking around here, probably besides me, with PS1, 2, and 3 disc. Who? Who's walking around here? I'm the only retro nigga on this panel that kept all this shit. None of y'all did. Y'all all trade your shit in the GameStop in Funko Land so you can upgrade.
Layvon got that.
I think I still got my PlayStation.
Man, bro, I still got. Yeah, see, like I said, nobody got the game. I kept all the games though. That's because Nana, rest in peace. Nana wouldn't let me trade it in. She said they only going to give you pennies on the dollar. Like Nana was like that, bro. Nobody else. Man, Mac. Well, Mac, I know you definitely get the boxes for all your shit. I don't know if you got the games. I see Mac got all the damn boxes for everything he's ever bought.
It's a disc replay right down the street. I can get plenty of games from there.
I never traded in my games. I still got all my discs, all of that stuff. Bro, if I'm going to play old PlayStation games, I'm going to play them on the console. I don't want no emulation, none of that stuff. It don't feel real. That's why I got a big screen TV in my goddamn garage. That's a tube TV so I can play Duck Hunt and freaking Virtual Cop and stuff. I like the real, like it used to be when I was a kid.
I'm playing devil's advocate here. I'm playing devil's advocate, Rick. But how old are you, Rick? All due respect.
43.
You're 43.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is well over 20 plus years of individuals that have not had the chance and glory to even remotely buy, let alone understand how important those consoles releasing was back in the day. So,
y'all can come stay the night at my house, no Diddy, and I can show y'all the promised land of video games.
Them doing this actually is a W because it allows people of that's younger in their 20s, maybe 30s, to get a chance to actually play those games and experience what you experienced back in the days. All due respect.
Well, then they need to go to a GameStop or a Game Exchange and get the real thing.
They ain't finna play.
Not all, because
Mello and Rose. Well, hold on, but you guys
it's not a guarantee they're gonna find those games.
No, well, come see me. I'll get your copy. Listen, here's the deal. You can all go and watch an old movie on a new TV, but you're going to be missing out on the experience. The PlayStation controller has evolved over the years. So it's going to be like something new for those same kids that you was talking about that never held a wired gray controller. Okay?
It's not like it's the greatest thing ever, though, Rick. Again, you're talking about something you experienced compared to somebody like in their 20s that don't have the opportunity or chance to do that or the resources. Fam, some of those games are hard to find. Let alone
some of those games, can be
very rare. Like, I can't go find a physical copy of a particular game in good condition and play it and get the experience that you got. So, them doing this emulation makes sense. I'm sorry. It just is what it is.
I mean, listen, I'm not gonna fight you for that. You a young little nigga, you ain't never. I don't think you old enough to even run for president.
I'm 41. 41.
41. Wait a minute. Hold on. So wait a minute. Wait a minute here. Who are you? You sound like Parker, like you were 90s, baby. Man, if you don't get your old 80s ass up out of here. Talking that crazy shit.
84 to be
84. God, they were still making 8-tracks, dude. Boy, can I get somebody like Layvon to speak on this? Not this old ass nigga. God damn, I thought Mello was in his 30s. This nigga old as I am.
You got all that gray hair, that nigga. Oh, but listen, what y'all talking about?
I gotta be old.
We're talking about PS5 Pro is gonna upgrade
hold on, Layvon. This nigga come late to the cookout and only hot dogs and beans are left, and he's talking about what are we doing, bro?
What are we doing?
I don't know myself. We was talking about them being able to play 5 generations of PlayStation games on one PlayStation. I don't believe that at all. But that's what somebody said.
Doing?
Yeah, that don't even seem right, bro.
It's going to be via the cloud. It's going to be via the cloud with some of these games. Like, this is not...
Bro, that is lame. Nobody wants to play it like that. Do you want to play it like that?
Bro, I don't care to play them old games. I played them already, but I don't think no gamers...
Let the church say amen. His brother said I'm done.
Listen. All right, ain't nobody these young kids getting off no Fortnite go play these old games. It's just not happening.
Yeah, that's for us. That's for the game.
They're a different type of gamer.
These old niggas need to learn respect. Yes! Look, nigga. All right, look, I got 11,183 steps today. Who else got that amount of steps today? Anybody? You're lazy.
I don't know, bro.
Lazy. Perez
I don't know
also.
what that was looking like today, bro. All
Oh,
right.
man, you brothers is
I
killing
ain't
me.
count, but you got it.
Walking no 100,000 steps
Oh,
today.
man, listen to these niggas.
I got 19,148.
There we go. All right. See, that's what I'm talking about. Ty gonna live to be 91. And the only reason why he gonna die is because he gonna mess with Little Ty. Little Ty gonna hit him in the head with a trophy or something. So, you know.
Who's gonna feed him in? He gonna be out of luck.
Nah, he gonna come over here and live with the Rick. I'll be 97 or something. And, you know.
You be in 100. If I'm 97, you be in 100.
How old are you?
I'm 38.
Young ass nigga. Yeah. I'll live to be
How old
100.
is Rick? Rick about 50, right?
What? I ain't big money or Parker.
Hold up. Thriller Ali has a comment. Emulation preserves games that are deteriorating and out of.
Well, my thoughts is that
we ain't arguing that. We just said nobody gonna go back.
Well, here's what I said to Thriller Ali. How much did you pay for that emulation packet? Asking for a friend.
Well, yo, look, I don't know if y'all spoke on it, but they said for Nintendo Switch 2, if they catch you emulating or you download a program to emulate games on there, they bricking the whole Switch. You can't even use the Switch.
All right, Levon, don't even try it. Okay, Levon.
Good.
Ty, that man, don't try it. Don't try it.
I got the original Switch. I could do it on this. On this one, but I don't.
I say good, and everybody else follow suit.
That's why we can't have nothing nice. That's why we can't.
Not really that deep.
That's why we can't have nothing nice.
Put it offline.
Niggas stealing.
Put your Switch to offline.
Look at this. He's telling you how. This one telling you how to steal. Like, whoa, what the hell?
They go offline.
Hey, what's the next time?
6 times over.
Jesus Christ! Like, y'all really think that Hellblade looked better than Death Stranding?
Bro, we already did that, bro. Move on. Next topic.
Let's move on. Speaking of Hellblade 2, there's a physical edition PS5 and Xbox Series.
I'll be getting that.
Yeah.
Oh, so finally they gave you the now I will buy the physical edition for Xbox because it wasn't out when it first came out.
Do they have Hellblade 1 for PlayStation?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. That's where it came out first on there. First.
They got it physical for PlayStation?
Probably, maybe.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought y'all didn't like Xbox games.
It should.
Over here?
I mean, it
should be physical. Yeah, I think so.
Wait a minute, hold on. Hellblade 2 is going on the Switch too?
Yeah, the first game is getting a physical copy on.
Wow, yo, bro, Microsoft.
On the Switch 1.
They are whoring everything out, bro. These brothers ain't playing. Hell, they're gonna be a bigger publisher than EA. Damn. Well,
they really meant the third party.
Yeah, they did, bro. They are third party. Hell, we might as well get.
Yeah, you got physical discs.
You might as well get Asus or somebody else to make the Xbox. That way, hell, they might get somebody else to make it.
Platforms. I don't care long Game Pass. I could care less.
Man, that's true. I don't care. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, that's the listen. Game Pass is the exclusive. I remember we were saying that for years. Game Pass is the exclusive. You know
Game Pass is gonna go up though, right? It's just a matter of time now.
But I'm still going to hustle them. I don't care how much it go up. Amoeba.com still exists, and every time it's a sale.
What is it? Whoa. Dark Lord Fusion is here. Hey, Pastor, who'd you say? As long as who's around?
Amoeba.com.
So what do? You go and buy gold at Amoeba?
Whatever's cheap. If it's a year,
bro, you don't even, bro. Wait. You don't even have to do that. All you have to do is play your games. And Xbox got a reward program where you can literally
Mellow. You know,
get games for achievements. You can get Game Pass for just achievements. Like,
I do agree with you, but I don't play that many games. Right, for me to take advantage of that. Right?
No, I'm just saying. You still got options. You got.
I mean, if it wasn't for my kids, I wouldn't even have Game Pass Ultimate. I have Game Pass PC, which is cheaper.
So, if Game Pass go up to $80, would y'all still pay?
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I mean, bro, you're getting a whole bunch of games.
I play over 5 games a year comfortably that I know for a fact is well over $60 for each game. So hell yeah,
Oh, okay.
yes.
I mean, it makes sense, bro. If one game's $80 and I'm paying $80 a month, it's like buying one game a month. I do that anyway.
Yeah,
So,
and then he talking about price hike.
yeah, I do that anyway. Bro, don't let me get started with like when Parker had me playing 2K, I'm putting in like $20 a week or so because I want to have my Gatorade bottles. Yeah, you know, I'm buying all those Gatorade bottles so my guy can have extra turbo.
$19 for it. I'm trying to hustle them as much as possible.
That's what Ali
Like
said.
prime
Ricky,
example would be this. Like, okay, what's made right now? I play a Val, Monster Hunter Wild.
yes, Thriller Ali. That's what I'm talking about. Thriller Ali. I think they're gonna buy Steam.
Dark Age.
I think they're gonna buy Steam, bro.
Borderland 3.
They are not. Gabe is not
Like,
selling that.
Sam.
Hey, they are not buying Steam.
They might buy Steam. I'm telling you.
They ain't buying Steam. Steam don't even need to be bought.
But who could stop them? Who can stop them from buying? The regulators can't stop them. That's my whole point. They can buy whatever the hell they want. Bro, did you see that? Whoa! Did you see that Microsoft gaming store? It's trash. They need to buy a storefront.
Wait, whoa.
Yeah, it is. It's trash. Awful.
They improving.
Come on. Improving what? What? They finally put a door. They finally put a back door on the house. Hey, come on.
It's under construction, man. It's under construction.
That thing is
they
ugly.
Are not buying no Steam.
I'm trying to tell you. Think about it.
They would, but Steam not gonna sell to them.
They don't.
Not selling, bro. They have no need to sell.
Gabe is sitting on Phil's lap right now, petting him, and he's purring. What are you talking about?
Hey, yo.
I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, let's go to another topic.
Wait, hold on. Hey, Rose, can you DM me that Amoeba website here? Because I want to try something.
Yeah, I'll send it.
I want to try something.
Yeah, now you want to know. I'll send it to you.
You think I'm alone now? I want a Game Pass for 100 years. Hey,
okay, so there's a rumor out there of Sony has no marketing plans for Marathon next quarter. This is basically the summary. This is basically the summary here. Hold up. Sony has reportedly has no marketing plans for Marathon amid controversies making the game's future uncertain. Bungie fakes backlash surrounding stolen artwork allegedly used by a former artist.
Right.
Some think Marathon could be delayed, but nothing has been confirmed.
All right, let's just go ahead and say this. All right.
Wait, you said it. Wait, hold up. Right. You said this game was going to be successful, so you have right to take.
Hold on, Ricky Brown. You ain't about to be slick with me.
That's what you told me.
That. Hold on. I did say that. That was before these allegations came out. All right.
No.
You ain't about to be slick with me.
You gotta stand by your freaking group.
No. That's before I found out about the plagiarism. All right. And now they gotta go back and redo stuff. And now they gotta that market is getting canceled for now. All right, because they gotta go back to the drawing board. They gotta redesign the levels and stuff. Like, come on, man.
What if it's low budget? What if they just, you know what I'm saying, just cut it down?
That game.
Hello, what just happened?
No, look, I ain't mad at you. I felt the same way about Monza. Now I'm like, I don't even know if I'm getting that game. So I feel you.
I don't know what just happened there.
What were
you saying, Rose? What were you saying?
What happened? What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. My mic cut off for some reason.
Your mic
that game is done. Yeah, my mic cut off.
Bro, now you said Marathon's done. All right.
Yeah,
okay.
It's done now.
All right. So Marathon. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen,
that's gonna be the next Concord.
What? Now, hold on a second. Let me pull out my calculator here. Let's see here. All right. So you guys told me Marathon was done. They paid $3.6 billion for. Put these in Washington.
Here you go.
Don't overdo it, though. They paid $3.6 billion for Bungie, right? And now I'm gonna have a checklist on what Bungie has done. They have canceled Factions 2. That was number one. Now, not only did that, they also told them wouldn't be a good idea to do the Twisted Metal freaking gas game. Remember that? Everybody, you guys remember Twisted Metal?
Dang, I ain't heard of that one so bad.
Yeah.
Dang.
Mm-hmm. Mom closing here too. What? Inside the wall?
Oh, wow.
On the bottom. Yeah, only the toss. All right, so that being said, so we lost Factions 2. We lost Twisted Metal. We lost the Spider-Man multiplayer game.
Last of Us player game.
Yeah, we got that one.
I don't think it had nothing to do with Bungie though. I think Insomnia did that on their own though.
We still blaming them. Chat.
All right, so now, hold on a second. So we lost that. However, these individuals thought it was a good idea to release Concord. Have you ever?
Well, you know, Concord checked some boxes.
It
bro.
depends
That's
on
why
how
they
far
released
along
it.
the development was for Concord.
So
I think you know
Concord
what they should have did with Concord, and they need to do a Marathon. That's the only way Marathon gonna have a chance of survival. They got to make it free to play. And just
No,
try
they
to
ain't
put
doing
them
that.
Nah, brother, it's too much money. Too much money at stake on that one. Oh man.
So
They ain't do that with the game. Ain't that how Fortnite started? You had to pay for it, and then it became free to play.
Bro.
Yeah, but Fortnite was different because the fans and the audience received
Well,
it
listen,
very well.
when you steal something, folks,
which helps it.
when you steal,
Yeah, I'm about to say when you out here plagiarizing,
when you out here
stealing,
stealing, man, like, bro, the one thing you gotta understand, stealing and lying has killed many careers. Remember when Michael Bolton stole the Isley Brothers song? His career was never the same. Remember when Vanilla Ice was lying? Vanilla Ice told people he hung out with Luke and the 2 Live crew and this and that. They called us that, and the nigga was clearly lying. There was also an individual
nigga was clearly lying,
and there was also a brother that lived in Chicago claimed he was going to get some Subway, and they poured bleach down his throat.
Wait, whoa, hold on, wait.
Yeah,
First of
remember
all,
that guy?
wait. He is not from Chicago.
Well,
He
that's where he
just
was.
in Chicago.
Yeah. He was in Chicago. And he was light skinned, by the way, too, folk. He said that somebody said, "Aren't you that maggot dude that plays and you know?" And then I knew he was lying when he said, "So I punched one of them." Man, if you don't get your fruity ass out of here, you ain't punching nobody.
Hey, man, wait, what killed it was he called himself the gay Tupac. After that, he just shut the door, buddy.
Well, listen, Pac's done some questionable things, but I don't know. Shout out to Swordfish who was here. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just named a few failures off of the top of my head. All right, now we all know that the Horizon multiplayer will be
cancellation. It wasn't out. It's a cancellation, Rick. It has to be out and then fail to be a failure.
Bro,
Cancellation.
Where I'm from, hold on. First of all, if you hire people to do artistry or steal it, and you put money into paid workers, and then all of a sudden now you're up to about $200 million, and you just cut it, that's a failure. You've lost money.
Rick, if I'm scheduled to take a test and I never take the test, I didn't fail. I just never took the test.
How much do you pay to take that test? That's his question. How much you pay to take that test?
You said what you pay to take.
What you pay to take that test? Now, hear me out here. Now, you know what? Listen, everybody makes mistakes. Okay, there are certain things that should have never been released. I've seen Legend of Zelda 2 on the NES. That game should have never come out. That's a fact. Not everything. Double Dragon 2. That should have never been released. There are some games that you just say, hell, E.T. awful. Awful. Like certain things just should have not happened. It happens.
They blame the game crash on ET.
Let's pull out let's look. Here's this here. Look, check this out here. Here's what I have, folks. Let me add my 2 cents here. All right, I got 2 cents right here. I have a penny in each hand. I have 2 cents. All right, so check this out. If you have a company that purchases another company for $3.6 billion. But keep in mind, said company that was purchased went crawling over to Washington State for somebody to buy them for $2 billion. And those particular people said, we don't think you're worth $2 billion with one game. How about we give you $1 billion and you guys can do whatever you want?
Fruit snack.
Yeah, and then the head of studios of that guy said, well, no, thank you. I'm going to go over here. He gave me an offer for $3.6 billion. So he takes your $3.6 billion. He gives you advice. He consults you. And then the shit's not going right with Destiny. They're laying off people while this son of a bitch is buying more classic cars. Ain't that a bitch? He's buying classic fucking cars while people are losing their homes, getting laid off. And then, here is what really made it disgusting, folks. Laid the people off at the right time. They didn't have to pay them their bonus. They got away without paying them. So they laid them off. No severance. Brutal.
Listen, in Harlem, we call that pocket watching, Rick. If
Really?
you just gave me 3-point-something billion, I'm gonna give me some cars too.
Yeah, but so let me ask you something, Smoothie. And I know what type of time you are from the conversation we had earlier. But I want to know if you're willing to die on this hill. So you telling me if you got your company that you're the head of, and you got purchased for $3.6 billion, and in that 3.6 they gave another billion, so selfish niggas like you wouldn't lay people off, but you still did it, and then you went and bought cars after you did it. Is that a good look, or is that a bad look?
Business move. You're not doing that.
Holy shit!
My God.
Oh
My
man!
God, my God.
Woo, listen, bro. They got a nice hot spot for you in hell, brother. So listen. So check this out.
As long as they got my liquor, I'll be good.
Woo, man. Yeah, you know that's flammable. Just let you know. When you drink, you burn. So check this out. So anyway, so on top of you being down $3.6 billion, you put another $400 million into a game that lasts 2 weeks. Now, folks, if that's common arithmetic, I think that's $4 billion. Is that
the game was already in development? Let's not give these people fake numbers.
Okay,
Let's not
fake numbers. Get him, Rose.
They paid $200 million. For
200 million. 200 million.
But it then put another 200 million into the game.
Thank you. You see, there's always one. There's always man. Boy, I tell you, this is the Parker of New York right here. Listen. This is why we take. This is not an execution. This is death by paper cuts. So check this out. So now we're at $4 billion in the hole. Anybody ever hear of a game called Fair Games with a dollar sign? Anybody ever hear of that?
I haven't been checking that product.
It looks like a fake payday. It does. It looks like a fake payday.
Rip off. Yeah. And they changed the dollar sign. They took the dollar sign off.
Well, bro, don't worry. They're going to take the whole damn template off. Don't worry. Don't worry. We get there in a minute. It won't take but a minute. We'll be there in a minute. Don't worry. They're gonna be selling computer keyboards soon. But so here's the deal. So they have this game called Fair Games. A woman out of her nice, kind white woman heart started her own studio, mind her own business. And then here came this Japanese conglomerate pull up and said, "Hey, we want to buy your studio." And she said, "Well, it's not really for sale, hey, we pay you too." And she said, "Really? You pay me too?" It's like, "Yeah." So things are going good, which we thought. From what we saw, it looked a little bit like the Ubisoft stuff where she used to work there. Now, to be fair to Sony, this woman seems like she is Bungie's either side chick or grandmother. Everywhere she's gone, she's got a divorce and she married somebody else real quick. All right? We seen what happened with her. She was at Ubisoft. That didn't work out. Then she went, and what happened to Ubisoft? They got the kiss of death. Dead. She worked over for Stadia. How did that go? Stadia's dead. She worked over on Fair Games. Kiss of death again.
She left the studio.
Left the studio with the kiss of death. That everything that woman worked for, and she's touched. She's got the minus touch. Actually, she's got the minus touch. Oh my God, that woman. Bro, she is giving these people video game HIV, AIDS, and killing them off. This is crazy. They are dying. Everything she touched after she leave, gone. Look how Ubisoft had to make a deal with the damn communists to stay alive.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't some of the games up past since she worked on with Ubisoft, like the past Assassin's Creed and all that? Like she got a good track record though with games, though, right?
No, those Assassin's Creeds came after she was gone. Keep that in mind.
Nah, I don't think so. I think she did one that was successful.
Bro, you know how long ago she worked at Ubisoft?
I mean, I say how many Assassin's Creed games is
bro,
she only
that
got
was
one?
a long time ago.
I don't know this lady, but Jesus.
Yeah, bro.
I think she worked on like
I got nothing to say.
Survived good. I think she did like 3. Because I just found out about her too, but I think I heard like 3 games she did that took off.
Out of a how long career span? Because how many games she touched. Because if she didn't touch 80 games and only 3 was successful, like,
No, listen. I'm not. Look.
No comment.
Okay,
yeah,
so
her shooting record worse than Westbrook in the playoffs.
Bro, you know the funny thing is, everything that she touched, all right, she worked at Ubisoft. Did we not just say how much they had to take a loan from the Chinese? Bro, they have to pay that back 3 times over. You know how bad that is? So then she went over to EA. She worked at EA. What were we just saying about EA? Bro, this is not a fucking coincidence here. Like, bro, come on.
What'd you say? She an agent of chaos?
Yes! She went to Ubisoft. They borrowed money from the Chinese. Come on.
She the Harley Quinn of the gaming industry.
Bro, she's like a fucking gremlin. She goes in, she fucks up all electronics and shit. And fucking it's a goddamn gremlin. Bro, this woman is dangerous. Never trust a big butt in the smile. Bro, she's poison. Everywhere she's gone. Everywhere she's laid. Every person she's laid is either dead or in trouble. My God, Ubisoft was in trouble. That's where she was at. We just banged on Electronic Arts and told you they ain't worth a damn. Where's Mass Effect? Where's all this stuff? Bro, she worked at Google Stadia. It's dead.
Oh, Jesus.
It is dead.
Yeah, this lady.
Bro, she started. Yes. See, none of this Puff Daddy shit happens if you send her there first. None of this happens. None of it.
Yeah, you know what? You stole the show after that. Once you said Google Stadia, it was nothing said.
She killed Stadia. And then last but not least, Haven Studios. Studios that she started, they kicked the bitch out of her own house. Bro, god damn.
She must have been a DEI hire.
Bro, can you imagine building your own house from scratch? And they change the fucking locks when you go out for groceries. God damn. Bro,
yeah, that was a DEI hire, bro.
She is the kiss of death. You cannot, but bro, she can't be anything else. She's the kiss of death. Bruh. It's bad. Mello, what say you?
Yeah,
I gotta hear it.
You sold me on Google Stadia. There was enough shit after that. Once you said Google Stadia,
bro,
everything else fell in line.
Oh my God, Layvon, take the wheel. What's everybody? Somebody got to take the wheels. I gotta use the bathroom.
That's definitely a DEI hire. That's a DEI hire to the max.
Yo, Layvon, take the wheels. I gotta.
All right, so Digital Foundry did a comparison of Cyberpunk for Switch 2, PS4, and the Series S. I got the video on links and articles.
I'm about to do that here in a second. Sorry, I was talking to somebody.
Okay. Basically, they say it's a match for the Series S, but sometimes it can look even better. Yeah.
What's the Switch 2?
Yeah, Switch 2, yeah.
Oh, I thought they were saying that stuff was on par with the Series X and the PS5.
I didn't, Manhattan. No, just stop. Just stop.
Just stop.
Somebody has some pink coat. Just stop, brother.
Just acting, man.
I didn't make them comparisons, brother. So you talking?
They were smoking pink coke that day. You said the X and the PS.
I didn't say all
that. Bro, I mean, that's what was coming from Layvon's camp, man. His people was on the timeline up and down and saying, you know, with the DLSS is surpassed the PS5 and the Series X. So
no, it'll look decent enough. I wouldn't say look better than PS5 and Series X. How about that? It'll look good enough on its own right. But yeah, that's what Digital Foundry basically concluded. But the performance is a little on the rough side. It's a little bit on the rough side. Like, one point it goes down to like 20 frames per second when the guy was, motorcycling and all that other stuff. So
Doc version or
Yeah. This is dog. This is dog. By the way,
Laybon, what are we doing here?
I mean,
man, dumpster diving for video games right there. That looks sound like.
I mean,
what are we doing here? On the Switch too. Come on.
Hold up, brother. Come on.
They got a new
Come on, brother.
right?
Come on. Yeah, exactly,
And
brother.
I'll take with me the memories. Bury this Switch too out in the rain. Listen, nobody's buying this damn system for third-party content.
Whoa.
God dang, Layvon.
Wait, see.
Hey, fuck you, Rick. Switch 2 forever, nigga.
Hey, please. Good luck with your...
Is that who I think it is? Is that who I think it is?
Listen, good luck with your 20 frames, you sons of bitches.
I got it on my Xbox. I ain't got it bad for it. So shut up.
Oh, man. You got... you couldn't say nothing else because that shit's trash. That goddamn thing out of here. You listen.
How much is it supposed to cost? Like, what's the price tag on this?
Probably want $80 for it, the fuckers.
No, it's not. I don't think it's $80. I don't think it's $80.
But I think it comes with all the DLC for it.
It comes with
oh my
it
God.
comes with the Phantom Liberty. It comes with Phantom Liberty.
Folks,
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This game's old enough to vote, and they're trying to count this as a W. I don't know how this happens.
Rick paid more than that when he got it, so shut up. I ain't trying to hear that.
All right. Hey, man, something about these Chicago guys today. You know, you got Jesse Smollett, and then you got Mello and Ty. What's going on here?
Hey, do not put me and Jesse Smollett in the same sentence.
You can tell Rick a suburb dude. He out here lying on us. He lying like he from Chicago. Don't lie on us.
Oh man,
in fact,
you from Aurora, Rick. Don't try to tell us about what we doing over there.
I did like your
from a rural area.
Yeah, I did. I did like your White Castles that I went there. That was one of the cleanest White Castles I've been to.
Oh my God.
Oh, Max said Cyberpunk is the game of all.
Yeah, but not when you're playing on a fucking Game Boy, Mac. Like, Jesus.
Well, have you played on your Steam Deck, Rick? I mean,
whoa,
Steam Deck, brother.
Whoa, fucking whoa. So, Rick, I have it on Steam. There's absolutely no need to put it on a Steam Deck. What is wrong with you, man? What is wrong with you? You know what?
They made a preset. They made a preset, graphics preset. I'm telling you, Rick. I'm being real. I'm not lying. They did. They did.
Me playing Cyberpunk on the Steam Deck is like coming out of the house with one of my goddamn Clarks on. This makes no sense. It makes no sense. Why would I go back?
Well, a little bit of a side note on this situation, because he did compare it to the Series S. It confirms that Phil Spencer and them been planning this whole port situation well beyond 5 years. I can say that much.
Well,
interesting comment. That's an interesting comment.
Yeah, it's just random. Just thinking.
Okay.
Oh yeah, okay.
If you play a Switch 2, you're just a weirdo. Don't be getting third-party games. Listen, you guys...
Witcher 3 must have sold well enough to get Cyberpunk. I'll just say it like that. It must have sold well enough. But let's get on to Doom. Let's get on to Doom. Hold on.
You got that PSVR. We weirdos. What that
all right, next subject.
Oh, man.
Next subject.
Okay. Umbilical cord.
All right. You may win some, but you really lost one.
Okay, let's get on to Doom. Let's talk about these Doom Dark Ages sales.
You know what? I don't have that article.
All right. Let me send it to you. Let me send you the article right here, right now in the links and articles.
I tried to delete it.
I just sent you the article. Go to the links and articles.
I tried to delete it.
It's there. It's there. It's there, brother. It's there. Let's talk about it. Doom the Dark Ages has reportedly sold less than 1 million copies. Out of 3 million players, but that's bragged about last week. 2.2 million are said to be playing through Xbox Game Pass.
But I thought nobody played games through Game Pass. That's what I was told.
Well,
exactly.
So The Dark Ages had actually sold less than 1 million copies, 800,000 to be exact.
Fuck off.
While that's a commendable number, it's not that impressive considering that this is Doom we're talking about.
Well, hold on. It's not Concord, okay? It sold more than that. All right, let's get that straight. And I believe this game's going to be around more than 14 days. So before we start banging on Doom, all right, Doom. Look, I think part of it is because it's one player. Eternal did way better. They came on the same models. I don't know. Or maybe Doom's just they're not interested. Look, I don't know.
I mean, there were people out there complaining that they won't play on their EX cards and stuff like that. There was that. But
Pastor Rose, can you talk some sense into the chat? Like, what happened?
It's a dated franchise. Number one. It's pretty much got a cult following at this point. Number one. Number two.
It's pretty much no
shooter. So the multiplayer, it's not going to get that many people to play it because it's not a casual friendly multiplayer. All right. So you're not going to get that many. It's an arena shooter, and arena shooters are dead. All right. Quake is dead. Doom is dead. Halo is dead. All right.
Whoa.
These games are dead.
Halo ain't dead.
He's preaching right now.
Halo is dead.
He's preaching right now.
We ain't gonna do no Halo. We is not doing no Halo.
Nah, he preaching, bro.
All right.
He preaching, bro.
The arena shooter genre is.
Man, he's killing them, yo.
Right?
Rose, he up there preaching.
If you ain't a Call of Duty clone, the only high level multiplayer game that's killing it right now. There's actually two. All right, it's Counter Strike and the Ubisoft game. For some reason, it's losing my mind right now. What's the Ubisoft game that's really popular? Rainbow Six. Them the only two super high skill games that are killing it right now. That's multiplayer. Everything else has to be casual friendly.
Man, Rose,
I need
killing
a weapon.
him. He killing
I need
him.
a sidearm, and I need to be able to. So I can feel good about myself. I go into the server and I go -9. When I say -9, I don't mean your kill death ratio. I mean you scored -9 because you killed yourself. That doesn't feel good for your first 5 games and you can't even get a kill. You just uninstall the game and go about your business. That's arena shooters. You playing Halo, you can't even get a kill because these dudes in here are too good. Because they've been playing for 15 years and you've been playing for 5 minutes. That's arena shooters. You're playing against guys who have loved the franchise. It just is what it is. You're playing against guys who love the franchise.
Tommy Bull just slapped this in the face. He said Astrobot sold more than Doom. God.
Right. So you're playing.
I'm so sorry, Rose. I gotta read this. Super chat from Max City. Doom Dark Ages has no multiplayer. Thank you for $5. What were you saying, Rose?
Right. That's the point. They took out the multiplayer.
Thank you, Mac.
The multiplayer wasn't getting that many players. There was no need for them to focus on it. Because the only people who really playing it are the people who been playing Doom since like 1995. All right. You're not getting new players to play it because it's just not a casual friendly game in multiplayer.
So basically they're just maintaining.
Yes, it's the same thing with Halo. What people you think there are really new players playing Halo like that? That's not happening.
Hold on, now you're gonna double down. I don't care about all them other games you spoke on, bro. Halo is doing relatively well. Got a recent it got a recent update again last week. I think it was last week. It was in the month of May. It got an update. And all the other games I don't care about. Secondly,
brother,
I am a casual. Hold on, let me finish, sir. I'll let you finish. Let me finish, sir.
Yep, I will let you finish.
As a new Doom player, because I played Doom, but I've never beat a Doom game. Congratulations to me. I beat a Doom's game, and it was actually good.
Okay,
it was actually good.
That was a single player game.
We got another Chicago.
I'm talking about
big money.
The multiplayer aspect of these arena shooter games. They don't get new players. It just is what it is. It's the same dudes have been playing it for the past 10 to 15 years. All right, that's it.
Well,
right?
I'm not negating what you're saying, sir. Well, we ain't doing the Halo slander.
The Halo is
Halo
don't
only give you a multiplayer. They give you a single player experience
with
a diverse
yes they
cast
do.
of
It is
online
diverse.
mode.
It is
sir.
diverse. It is
Sir.
diverse, all right. But the only game right now that's been out for the past 10 to 15 years that's consistently getting new players is Counter-Strike and Rainbow Six Siege. Outside of that, these games have all flatlined because they're not casual friendly and they didn't develop a good farming system on how to introduce new players.
He's preaching again. He's preaching.
And Rainbow Six Siege did it. Halo didn't do
But
it.
it sound like you sound like we got a skill problem.
Preaching.
No, I just said that
Sir.
it's not casual friendly.
He did know.
But we not saying that. He did, but you ain't talking about Halo. Halo ain't in
Yes,
there.
I'm talking about Halo.
Don't speak on Halo.
I'm here to tell you all.
Yes, Halo.
Halo.
Watch this.
Halo is canned.
I looked at the Halo Championship Series the other day stream. There's only like 5,000 people watching this thing. All right, it's dead. All right,
it's more than Warframe. It's more than Warframe.
Whoa, buddy.
Nah.
It is. Hold on. You don't want to do that, brother. You don't want to do that, brother.
Warframe.
You don't want to do that. Okay. Let me go look at these concurrent players right now. All right. Concurrent Steam Halo players.
All
right.
3,000.
All right.
Like
Halo Infinite. Where? Oh my gosh.
3,319
people playing this.
3,000.
Wait. In the multiplayer free? Multiplayer free, correct?
Oh man, don't do this.
Oh my goodness. Let me go look at Warframe right quick.
No.
All right?
Oh God, please don't let. Please no.
Steam, all right.
No, please.
Let me go look at this.
Please.
Oh my goodness. 42,000. Oh my gosh. All right. Like I said. Wait. I'm so glad you brought that up, man. Not only is this game free to play, ain't nobody playing it. Dead. All right. Like I said.
First of all, you going off of Steam, which is all body. Everybody know that AI bought their views, so it's all skewed.
I wasn't looking at views. We talking about people playing the game currently. It's dead.
Nobody playing that game, man.
It's
called game farming. People are
no. So wait a second. I told you Halo is dead. All right. It's just you.
Halo ain't dead, sir.
It's just you old nostalgic Xbox players that think that game is alive and well. It is not. I'm sorry. You like
that game is doing
right now,
great.
You in the dying right now, all right?
That game is doing wonderful. It continues to get updates. We are in season, I believe it's in season 7, sir.
It's doing everything about that game is doing well, but the player
they said
count,
it was
which
dead.
is what I'm talking
They said it was dead at one.
Mello, Halo is dead, bro. It's dead.
Right.
It's
that
dead.
Game is doing
it's dead.
Everything
It's
about
dead.
that game is alive, Mello.
Halo
except
ain't
the player
dead,
count.
Bro,
Count.
Bro, I think honestly,
Dead games don't get updates.
I think
games don't get updates.
Bro, Redfall might got more players than Halo right now.
No, it don't. It definitely
it might. Let's see. Let's see what the Redfall is doing. Let's see.
Look, now you want to throw
down that hill. He better no down that hill.
Hold on.
He want to throw shots because of Death Stranding.
No, bro.
Trash to his head blade too.
I don't think that's the case, bro. Hold on.
All right, hold on.
Leave Redfall alone.
Hold on.
Just don't go that.
Wait, to be fair, there's 19 people playing right now. Okay. To be fair. Now, all right. So 3,000. I bet you more people are playing Doom Eternal, the older version of Doom Eternal right now.
Let's go look that up.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
See what Doom Eternal. I think there's more.
Let's see.
I think there's more Doom Eternal.
Oh my goodness! Hold on.
There's more.
Hold on.
There's more.
What was Halo again?
3,000 change.
Yeah, it was 3,000 some change. Hold on, I gotta go back to the number because I lost it. Halo.
Yeah, see what they're
Infinite Steam charts. Halo Infinite Steam charts. Right now it's 3,232. Doom Eternal. Come on, you Steam thing. It's 3,280. It has more players than Halo Infinite.
God,
come on, bro. That game
damn.
is dead.
Look, y'all just stop. The game is rigged, bro. A couple hundred, dude. Come on, man. Come on, man.
We're not even talking.
Come on,
we're talking
man.
like 50 more players.
Oh my God.
Like, stop it, man.
Oh my God.
Stop
This is what it is.
Where's Ridge?
I'm not saying it's a
Where's
bad
Ridge?
thing.
Ridge is
Like
dead.
It ain't dead.
No.
It ain't dead.
Skill
When you
issue
use,
for a casual player.
you need to use
Yo,
better wording,
Good
sir.
night,
Brother,
sweetheart.
hold on,
It's
brother.
time
We
to
just got,
go.
brother. I played Quake, and Quake is dead. You know why Quake is dead? Because when new players come in there, they can't kill anyone.
Yeah, they can't kill anybody.
They can't kill anyone for like the first 25 games.
Yeah, the
so they stop
TTK, the
it.
TTK is like crazy, bro. They get in there,
Right.
yeah, they're done.
They go in there and they go negative
Yeah,
two
they get
because they killed
smoked.
themselves.
Yeah,
Bro,
Well,
that's what Halo
hurt
is
so
like for a new
bad.
Stop
They
saying.
go in there
Don't say it's
and they're
dead,
like,
sir.
makes
Just
it
say it's
feel
a skill
so
gap. Just
sad.
don't say it's
Like,
dead, though.
Bro, brother.
I don't care what you say. Don't say it's dead, though. It's dead.
Because
It
it's
ain't
dead
alive.
because of the skill gap, brother.
Oh
All right,
my
that's
God.
why. This is what it is. You go up in the Halo with a battle rifle, you shoot somebody 5-6 times, they not dead. That dude shoot you twice with a pistol, you dead. And you just like, I don't understand what's going on. Then they uninstall the game. That's how it works.
Rose,
Yeah,
have you played Doom Dark Ages yet?
I ain't playing that game.
Remember, he's a Christian
playing?
guy because he don't
Oh,
like all the
That
demonic
game.
stuff.
I'm not touching
Remember?
that game.
Oh God, damn
He
it!
got all.
play
He
that.
talking all this shit and ain't played. My man.
I don't need to play it. I don't need
well, hey, more people are playing that than fucking than Halo. Them two
All
games.
right, Tommy Bull. I got a chat from Tommy Bull. Thank you for $2. Didn't devs say Helldivers got 2.5 million players a week?
I don't know.
That's what they said.
I don't know. Shout out to Tommy Boy. Appreciate that, bro. I don't know. 2.5
Wait a minute,
million
what'd he
a week.
say?
2 point
He said
Helldivers.
2.5
He said
million
they
a week.
get 2.5.
I think it might have that a week. I can see that.
Helldivers?
Yeah, because it
2.5
averages
million
about
players
like what is it, like
Averages
50,000?
like 80,000, I think.
Yeah, like 80,000.
Yeah, Helldivers. That's remember when I was arguing with what's the name? I was trying to tell him that Helldivers. People like Helldivers. I like Helldivers. But you know what? You know what I'm starting to see? I'm starting to see people. A lot of people. I know you say you don't play it, but it's a lot of people that like Doom Eternal more than they like this Doom. I'm starting to see a lot of people say that.
Helldivers 2 got 101,000 players right now.
I noticed that too. A little bit big money.
I can see them getting 2.5.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Oh, yeah.
Helldivers, you've been gone too long in a red night sea.
This is the last topic, by the way.
Oh, what's becoming of me? Hit man. What?
That's me, bro.
Wait, let me
Halo
guess.
out here looking
Nintendo
like
topic,
right.
Levon?
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
All right, what do you got?
No, I said this is the last topic.
Oh, this is the last topic you said?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said.
All right, well, here is the part of the show where it's near the end, and we just want to just go over some of the things that we talked about. Marathon's going to get canceled.
Wow.
That's a lie.
Delay.
That's a lie.
It is canceled, bro.
Delay.
That
He
game is
said that. You
done.
said that. He said it like that because I came in the room. That's the only reason. He wouldn't even say that if I came in here.
Listen,
let's be careful.
Wait, hold on. I can't find my sunglasses, but I'll do it like this. See you at the crossroads. See you at the crossroads. So you won't be lonely. You're gonna keep Concord company, so they won't be lonely. And I'm gonna miss everybody.
This big Rick sing.
Stealing art from everybody. Stealing art from everybody. Stealing art from everybody. Bro, do you know what it feels like to steal art from everybody? Bro, that game, my God. Yo, how pathetic are you? You created Halo. You created Destiny. Now you doing things for cheeseburgers? Like, come on, man.
You know what, Rick?
Come
It's so
on.
funny. I was saying the same thing last week. I said, how pathetic can you be in the richest company in the world and you got to put all your games on a competitor's console? I was saying the same goddamn thing last week, Rick.
You know what?
Right.
You know what? And you're big money. You're right. And I found. You know what else I found pathetic? That other company. Hold on. That company got no fucking first party games on their own goddamn system. I found that pathetic.
Do you know what a first party game look like?
Call of Duty. The same Call of Duty you said you couldn't live without. That you couldn't make a game that good. That you can't make nothing like that. That without Call of Duty you'll fall and cancel 10 games and make a bunch of gas games.
Yeah, sure. Levon.
That Call of Duty.
What's the name of that MMO? What's the name of that MMO? Them MMO games that be on the computer that everybody like playing. What's the name of those?
That would be World of Warcraft, sir.
Name a couple more. World of Warcraft. It's another one.
That's owned by Microsoft, by the way. Just to let you know.
It's a one start with a B. It's one that start with a B. Damn, what was the name of that?
Banjo Kazooie? Don't know.
All I know is the company that all of a sudden was talking about console sales and made their player base think console sales.
MAUs
came out said MAUs.
Sure,
So now that that's the case,
now it's all about MAUs,
Microsoft
baby.
Is the most dominant gaming company in the world right now. Considering
let me finish with Rick. Let me finish with Rick first. I can't take nothing that Rick say because Rick called a MMO game a first person shooter. I forgot the name of the game.
Never did.
Like
I know what you're talking about.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. So I can't talk to a guy like that. Now let me get on you sanctified.
Hey, big money. How's that Fair Games going? How's that Fair Games going? I'm asking for a friend.
I already got rid of you. You call an MMO a first person shooter, so you go sit down somewhere, brother.
Okay.
He wanted to win the conversation so bad. When we was naming first person shooters, he named an MMO game. I'm like, what the fuck? You better be glad I can't remember the name of the game. You better be glad I can't remember the name, but you know what it is.
Never said it.
Now let me get to you, Mr. Sanctified.
How about that Jade Raymond?
Hold on, Rick. Let me get one at a time. One at a time. Let me tell you something.
Background.
That's why.
You
know what? You gonna get up one day, Walter, brother. You gonna walk outside your door, and I'm gonna be sitting right there, and I'm gonna make you go see that goddamn horror flick about that goddamn pony. That's what I'm gonna do to you, Mr. Sanctified.
Not the pony.
Hey, Big Money. I got a trivia question for you, Big Money. I got a trivia question for you. And for everybody out there, do you know that the lowest selling game of the year in history of the Game Awards was Astrobot? That's a real
and it's selling more than Doom. Did you know that Doom, you know, the game that you just got through, not just got, but last week you was talking about, it's so many games Microsoft putting out, barely sold 1 million fucking copies? Did you know that?
Actually, it didn't sell 1 million at all.
Barely made it to 1 million copies.
Actually, it didn't sell 1 million
over
at all.
All three systems. Did you know that?
Sounds like one of those Final Fantasy deals that PlayStation did and couldn't get anything out of it.
Hey, don't you know that game you play that got the cotton in it? You know that little black girl. You still playing that game there with the picking the cotton. You still playing that game, Ricky?
Hey, you know what?
You still playing that game, Ricky?
Hey, I got a question for you.
Playing that game, Ricky?
Yes, and I got a question for you. Do you know that game with the 2 lesbians in it that they made a show about it that lost 37 million viewers? You know about that fucking show called The Trash? Called The Trash of Us?
Oh, look at his Xbox buddies talking in the background. Oh, snap. Big, little bro, I know you better stay out of this, little bro. I got one in the chamber for you, too. You better stay out of this. You better stay out of this.
Big Money, he got a ring problem. Don't worry about me.
Yeah. The problem is,
I ain't got a ring problem. Hey, whenever any guy over the age of 40 call an MMO a first-person shooter, that ain't no problem. He's no problem.
in the world.
Anybody
You remember
that makes a bet about a game sales and don't even buy the game is real funny too. Big money.
Oh shit!
It's a guy that got a $10,000 PC and don't know the ass of the end from the damn thing.
I don't need to. I paid somebody. Guess what? I paid somebody to do that for me. Like P. Diddy. I paid somebody to do it for me. That's what I do. I got it like that. I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. Tommy Bull! He said, Big Money need to review the Halo series 3rd season. Well, ain't nobody watching that shit, brother. Shout out to Tommy Bull. Ain't nobody watching Halo. Ain't nobody watching. Bro, Netflix is like the New York Mets. People go there to die. Ain't nobody watching that shit.
No, Rick. Did you see the 2nd season?
What, a Halo?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Dre. I never watched a fucking minute of either one of them shits. I don't like Halo. Halo is trash. Halo got 3,000 players on Steam. We don't want nothing to do with them. Bungie can have it back.
The last thing that was trash is that Horizon Zero Dawn.
Whoa! Them fighting words, nigga. Them fighting words, nigga.
The last thing that was good in Halo was the Search of the Truth series podcast. That's the last thing that was good in Halo.
That's fucked up.
Now, Dre.
Terrible. Why would you say that?
Now, Dre, check this out. Check this out, Dre. Dre, I actually beat the Halo games, but I don't like them. I do not. I beat them because of my Xbox dude, I'm impartial, but all right, I beat them because I was an Xbox dude. But Halo sucks ass, dude. I hate that series. That's a fact.
That's because you just ain't got no skills. That's all.
What are you talking about? I beat the game.
We seen how you play you play Call of Duty for a reason, nigga. You a bum at games, nigga.
Bum? I'm better than you.
That's why you out here champion Horizon.
Wait a minute. Ain't you the hold up. That's why I play Call of Duty. Ain't you the guy that was downloading the wrong goddamn Call of Duty when we was all trying to play? Aren't you that guy? What? Nigga.
Hey, Rick, shut the fuck up. Hey, Rick, we ain't supposed to bring that up, Rick.
I'm just saying.
Rick?
They tell me I'm trash. No.
What we doing, Rick?
Nah, nigga. FYI, we can go get the Godzilla. Hold on, we go get Godzilla right now and ask him how did I do in his lobby when we playing Halo. I was getting mine.
That dude Mello downloaded Call of Duty HQ and then downloaded Modern Warfare 2.
Man, he downloaded every damn the Burger King app, everything besides the real game. I'm like, Mello, where you at? We waiting for you. He's like, hold on, man. Wait a minute. I think I downloaded the wrong game. I said, you think? I'm like, bro, we've been there for like 2 hours. We're like 2 hours waiting for him. You're like, bro, it's in Game Pass. Let's go.
You got me. You got it. Oh, shut up. I did.
Listen, we got to do, but here's what we got to do. And I know Parker's not going to do it. I know he's not. We all got to get in on a Call of Duty live stream. We all got Game Pass, and let's just see who's the worst out of us. Now, I vote Nico. I vote Nico. I know Nico. Well, all right, we can do that. We can play Halo. The problem with Halo is it's a big fucking file.
Name the place and time. I'm down.
All right. Okay. You know what?
Ain't Call of Duty the same match?
No. See, Halo, you can decide what you want to download, the multiplayer or the story. With COD, it's just one big ass 300 gig freaking file.
No, it's the same. They download Call of Duty HQ.
You can separate it if you want.
Call of Duty HQ, and then you can decide what you want to download.
All right, well, because I do it on, I got it on Steam. I don't mess with that microcell.
It's the same thing on Steam. Steam.
I'm just saying I don't really do it for the other games, but I don't know for COD for some reason I kept it on Steam. But I do want to tell you this: this Saturday night we should have a gaming night where we all play something. You know, I don't want this to turn to just people that are talking games. I want us to play some damn games. It's something that we all have. Even you, Levon, I'm gonna pull your way. You say, I don't really play multiplayer. Yeah, nigga, you playing. So that's what we got.
Hey, Rick, I'll donate for like a prize. You know what I'm saying?
All right, good shit. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. Let's say who's the worst out of all of us, because everybody up here claim they got a 3-1 killed KD. I got, somebody lying. Somebody stank up here. I know. Somebody stink. You know what I'm saying? I know I don't stink. Somebody stinks.
I want Vaughn on my team.
Listen. KD doesn't mean anything, bro. All right.
Oh, now this is the brother that could have just waited for the win, but he went and drove out and got shot up. This guy,
Right.
yeah, I heard about you.
All right. Hey. Listen.
This dude jumped. The Lord is my shepherd.
All I know is, all right, there was a dude in this Discord who kept losing to certain teammates on 2v2s. They all got better KDs than I do, but when I decided to be his partner, we took the dub because KD ain't everything, brother. That's all I know.
Oh,
right?
man.
Right? Call it
Blocking
KD
foul?
is not everything. There's only players who play safe and wait for people to come around the corners bragging about KD. They ain't making nothing happen. All right.
Well, I do.
Rick, you know, ain't nobody gonna show up, Rick. Everybody full of shit.
Nah, we gotta listen, Dre, we gotta do this. We gotta show up. Saturday night. I'm gonna be tired because I gotta move the whole storage unit, but I'm gonna be here. Saturday, we have to do this. Saturday.
Nobody in the store gonna beat me and Rose ain't no 2v2 in COD. That's a fact.
All right. Well, listen. Send us
Look,
out
this
the
nigga
preacher,
was lurking
man.
in the corners and shit.
Nobody gonna get stomped out like the son of a preacher, man. I'm gonna bet you guys, you light skinned niggas gonna get shot up messing with
Ricky, I don't think you ready for that, brother.
Man, let me. Okay, I'll be ready. I hope
Ricky,
you ready.
ain't like that, brother. Ricky, you ain't like that.
You're not gonna beat us.
Ricky, you ain't like that.
Man, I ain't worried about y'all. I got my cousin Noah on speed dial. I got my cousin Noah on speed dial. I'll take Noah. I'll take Mello.
Noah not beating.
Noah not like that.
I'll take Noah. I'll take Mello. We'll use Mello as bait because y'all gonna try to kill
y'all. Y'all niggas like to play casual. Y'all some lesbian lovers.
Oh,
y'all like
what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Count, nigga. What? I get something. I want my shit to hit, nigga. Hardcore.
Hey, Ricky, I got a question for you too. You know how to drop shot?
Yeah.
You know how to jump shot?
Yeah. You don't even know what that is. Bro.
Keeping him on the run with a shotgun. What are you talking about?
I ain't gonna lie, Rick. I seen you play before. I never seen you drop shot before.
Well, I didn't have to because them niggas are scrubs. They walk right into my bullets. What are you talking about? Bro, listen, y'all supposed to be pros. Let me see. I'm going to hit y'all with a damn sniper rifle across the goddamn freaking map. Don't mess with me.
Brother,
hey, Ricky Brown,
my movement so fast, you're not going to be able to hit me, brother.
I don't really aim down sight because it take too long. You can get killed that. I ain't doing that.
You don't aim down.
Not for too long. Nah, you do that shit.
You play with controller too, right?
Yeah, I play with controller. I don't play mouse and keyboard.
Hey. Even if you had keyboard and mouse, it won't help you.
Now, listen, my son Pudge, he's becoming a beast. He uses mouse and keyboard. I've been watching him. I was like, ooh.
That mouse and keyboard shit don't matter.
I don't know.
In Call of Duty, it don't. In Call of Duty,
I saw Pudge putting the work in. I was like, damn, Pudge.
I'm telling you now,
that keyboard and mouse shit don't mean nothing.
Aim assist is too strong in Call of Duty for it to matter.
I play crossplay. I play games with crossplay on. So.
All right, so check this out. We need a real date. We gonna stream it. I guess we got to do a private lobby or whatever. But everybody, if you don't have Game Pass, inbox me. Let me know because we want to try to get everybody in here. I'm gonna try to talk Parker into it. I'm gonna try to talk Levon into it.
Parker don't want no smoke. Last time he played Call of Duty, he got smacked up.
Yeah, got traumatized. I don't know who traumatized.
Parker got that one kill. Bro, he got that one kill against Vaughn that he keeps putting in the freaking Discord.
Yeah, I mean you gonna kill me eventually if we playing a TDM against each other. And he only had like 10 kills and like 20 something deaths. Come on, man.
Now, listen. I want to see who's the worst out of all of us. I think I already know who the worst two are. And that's why you guys can have Nico and Parker on your team. So I'll take Nico, bro.
Hey, Nico,
no,
Nico's fucking dog shit at Call of Duty.
Well, I only seen him playing zombies. That's different.
No. Now, let's see.
Me and Rose could beat you, Parker, and Nico.
You know what? I'll take Noah, Eclipse, and Badman, and my cousin.
Badman dog shit.
But no, Badman. Listen, as long as he listens to me, he's good. He's good.
He dog shit.
Bro, you know who puts work in, and you can sleep on if you want. That fucking Eclipse, bro. he gets that goddamn woman character, he be putting
He's
in
a
work.
cheat.
He be putting in work, bro.
Nigga said, "Say the white women."
Bro, yeah, bro. I looked up. Nigga went, he went 33 and 9. I was like, what the fuck is he
But
doing?
he be sneaking into them weak ass lobbies. That's why.
And he got banned. And he got banned. And he got banned for cheating. So I don't trust that guy. He's a
Oh
liar.
shit. Yo, listen. You can say, do I know if he's cheating? I only played with him like in 3 games with him, and bro, he was top of the leaderboard. Eclipse was putting that. He playing Black Ops right now.
What did he get banned for then? Because I remember he got banned in Marvel 3.
I don't know. Listen, I know he cheats in wrestling and the rest of that shit, but yo, what makes you think he's definitely cheating? Call of Duty.
Elden Ring. Oh yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, he be cheating. Yeah, I know, right? You know what? Let me think about that one. Hold on a second. Yeah,
and it's not hard. And it's not hard to go 31 and 9 in objective based mode if you're not playing the objective.
Bro, he was. Hey, I'm just telling you, like, bro, he was working.
Really
bro, I see. But hold on, I seen him putting in work. He had like 9 sniper headshots. Ran through. Now listen, this part is easy. I seen him run through the halls, killing like 7 niggas with the shotgun. I was like, oh, okay. And then he just came through with the freaking light machine gun. That slow ass shit. He was killing people. I was like, damn, all right, maybe he's that good. Yo, Iron Mike said Nico and Parker will kill you niggas real life. Man, well, guess what? Won't be on the video. Guess what? It won't be on the video game.
No, Parker scared to touch a gun. What are you talking about?
Bro, yo, oh my god. Bro, I don't even play Halo. And then me and Parker had a 1v1 when Z had a battle of the bums. It was me against Parker. He is awful. Yo, like, come on, bro. He's awful. Like, I ain't worried about. He's in fact Nico from Zero Block. Oh man, listen, I'm trying to tell you right now. I think I know who the worst 2 are. For a fact, I play with Dre. Dre gets some kills. I play side by side with Dre, and I see Dre taking people out. So I know what it is.
I can do a little something.
Yeah, I see.
It's been a minute since I played, but
But I mean, there's only 2 people I ever played with that I see him go negative constantly.
Oh snap!
Oh my god!
Nico don't really play competitive games against other people. He dumped me in his favorite game, Dragon Ball Z. He didn't want no smoke.
Yo, Mac, you want to come through? I know Mac play COD. I mean, bro,
Mac play COD.
Yeah, fuck it.
Last time Mac was in the lobby with me. Last time Mac was with me, he got slapped up.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
No, hold on. Here's one thing.
I don't remember that.
No, hold on a second. Y'all can't take the 2 best players and put them on one team, though. I mean, fucking, how fair is that?
Hey, Rose.
Yeah, I remember the story. He was playing hardcore.
Not that. Hey, Rose. I can go get my UK killer. I go get Rain. We unstoppable. Us 4, we be unstoppable.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
Hey, hold on. But then I'm gonna go find some freaking 13-year-old pause and have them freaking peach blood. Yeah, don't make me go get one of them white boys from down south that's a school shooter and fucking come in here. I'm just practicing for real life. You
got your whole stream demonetized for that one, bro.
Yeah.
Whole stream.
Yeah, he just
It's all right. It's the after party. But anyway, he said Mac will smoke you. Niggas stop playing with Mac name, fuck nigga. Hey, look, I never played with Mac. I played with Dre.
I'm gonna just put it like this. I remember when Mac and Vaughn was talking to each other. And Mac was talking lots of trash. And we found out Mac was doing all this work on hardcore where you only gotta take 1 to 2 shots to kill somebody. And he ran up against Vaughn and it wasn't looking good. Right? That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Oh man.
I don't know if Mac still.
Oh no, Vaughn be playing with that Modi controller, man.
No, he don't.
Oh man. Well, we gonna figure something out. We gotta play. I think 9 o'clock. Y'all
the ones with elite controllers. I play with the base controller.
Well, I play with elite because I fucking throw it down when I get mad. I can't do that on a regular controller. It'll break. And Mac said he never played on hardcore, so the pastor told a lie. He said Mac.
Hold on, Vaughn. Are you still here?
Them niggas played on. They played.
I could have sworn at the time he was Vaughn.
No.
Vaughn,
Yeah.
back when you and Mac City was talking trash at Call of Duty, wasn't Mac playing on hardcore at the time, or was that somebody else?
Not for sure about that, but I do remember him complaining something about why we don't got. He was complaining about us turning kill streaks and shit off. And we turned it back on. He still got washed.
Maybe I'm thinking about somebody. I think I am thinking about somebody else. Never mind. My bad, Mac. I'm thinking about somebody else.
that sound like me. I don't fuck Call of Duty on casual. Probably was
Oh
me.
man, but it wasn't you. It wasn't you. It was somebody else.
No, it wasn't me. Okay, never mind then.
It
Well,
might
if
have
you
been
ask
Eclipse.
them,
Eclipse play that shit on hardcore.
Yeah, I play on
I
hardcore.
don't want
Now,
that, bro. I don't know if Big Money, you gonna
hardcore is
play?
hardcore is considered the casual mode, right?
Nah, it ain't
It
anything
is.
related
It
bullet.
is.
Man, y'all brother is bullet sponge and casual. I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. Y'all niggas
What?
bullet sponge.
No, hardcore is
Damn near
easier
have
to
to
play.
unload a whole clip in a motherfucker just to drop them. Nah.
Hardcore is easier to play.
Right,
We shit hardcore, your ass slipping, you shot, nigga, you dead. Ain't no I ran across the
Or it's harder
corner
to play.
and was able
Or
to
it's harder to
reset
play.
myself. No, bro. Like
Or it's
no.
harder to play, bro.
Yeah, but Tommy Bull said Halo is a bullet sponge. That's why you gotta aim for the head. Like that's one of those. Yeah, that's a headshot game, bro. I learned that quick when I was playing with Godzilla and his white
That's why y'all don't play
supremacists.
that's why y'all don't play Halo.
Yeah, I was playing with
Halo ain't
Godzilla.
a
I was
bullet
like,
sponge.
damn.
Splitgate 2 is better than Halo.
Yeah, fuck
Bro,
out of here.
listen.
That's your opinion, brother.
Listen, hey Mello, Mello. I hate to tell you, and you know how I am, brother. I usually agree with you most of the time.
Y'all run from Halo for a
Halo's
reason.
trash,
ain't
bro.
no auto aim. Ain't
There
none
you
of that.
go.
Ain't none
Halo's
of that.
trash.
Ain't none of that bullet sponge. And y'all run from Halo
I ain't
for a
boot up
reason.
Splitgate 2.
Hey, Tribe, man, I think you like it. It's way faster than Halo.
Is it free?
Way faster. Yeah, it's free.
Maybe I'll boot it. Maybe I'll download it now.
Try it out. I'm trying to tell you, way faster.
That's slow internet.
Halo Infinite is slow.
Hey, hold fast. Don't insult my internet, bro. All right. I'm dual band 1 gig over here, bro. Don't do that.
Hey, I be trying auto free to play games. That fucking extra frame, the card killer at the time was dog shit. That game was horrible.
Well, it's a lot of business. There's a lot of bad games out there.
Splitgate 2.
It is, but hey, man.
Oh, is it in beta right now? Oh,
Yeah, but
fast
that's the full
fast
game though.
Right,
That's the full game though. I still ain't tried Frag Punk yet.
All right, so
Wait, do I have it
Saturday,
downloaded?
9:00. I need y'all here.
I won't be here, bro. I'm going out of town.
Oh man, this guy's running to Jamaica. So, all right, so cool. So, all right, so the
I
ringers
wish I
coming.
was running in Jamaica.
Nah,
but
man,
I'm not.
you light skinned, brother. I know what happened. You gotta go wait.
I gotta go to the East Coast, bro. I gotta visit my mom. So
what, Maryland?
Yep. I will not be
man.
in any game.
You can go to church, try to preach.
Wow.
It's Father's Day weekend.
No, it's
It
not.
is?
No, Father's Weekend is
Oh.
15th, right?
Oh, I'm tripping, bro.
Yeah, what's wrong with you light skinned brothers? You gotta get your dates all wrong.
Oh, here you go, bro. Bro, you lighter than everybody, bro.
I know
that's a
he is.
lie.
Hey man, whoever said Hellblade look better than Death Stranding is smoking on.
I've been fighting them niggas for 2 hours on that, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, Hellblade.
We smoking on good
Ain't
weed.
got shit on fucking what's it called?
Yeah, I can't believe y'all actually really believe it.
Death
Like that
Stranding
is
look
crazy.
terrible, nigga. Compared to Hellblade 2.
can't hold a
It
candle
look
to
terrible
fucking Death
compared to
Stranding.
Hellblade 2.
Bro,
These are the facts,
y'all
nigga.
said
Death Stranding look like a movie.
Y'all said Death Stranded looked terrible. Like, how do you wake
Compared to Hellblade 2.
How do you look in the mirror in the morning when you get ready?
Nah, bruh.
That's a fact.
No.
Nah, bruh.
Bro, Death Stranded is that.
I cannot
shit.
co-sign that.
Bro,
You don't have to. We said what it is.
No, Mark said I'm a light skin. Man, you make it out. Ain't nobody light skinned, bro, man.
And they run at 60, not 30.
Hey.
That don't have shit to do with the looks. Y'all keep talking about performance and what you can do in the game.
Bro,
the original question was, what looks better than
that
Stranding
white
1?
lady with the heavies
And it
look
is
better?
Hellblade 2.
No.
Oh, if you're talking about Death Stranding 1, yeah, Hellblade look better. But if you're talking about
Because that's the only games that's the only games y'all play. You haven't played Death Stranding 2, so how can you even say it?
Bro, they just released hella footage of it.
Yeah, I'm about to say we looked
That's
at it.
footage. That ain't you playing the game yourself
Oh
in
my
hand.
god.
Oh my god.
Mello, come on, Mello, stop
Hey,
this.
I don't think they're gonna lie about that, bro.
We saw it, bro.
They lie about everything.
Mello, we saw what it looked like. Are you crazy?
They let the
Bro,
guys,
I'm not sure, bro. I don't want to hear
the,
about what we
they let the
saw in the
people, they let the people
footage.
play the
You
game for
didn't,
30 hours.
nigga.
hold
You
up.
didn't play the game.
Mello, hold on.
You.
Mello,
It ain't on
whoa,
your
whoa, whoa,
TV.
whoa.
It ain't in your hands.
Hold
it ain't
on.
on your console. Shut that shit up.
We talked about how a game looked, and when we looked at it, you're saying that it's not. What does that mean?
Nigga, you looked, you played, you witnessed, you experienced. Hellblade 2 looks better than Death Stranding. Sorry to tell you that. I know that's
Death
your
Stranding
favorite
won?
game.
Well, Death Stranding won?
It looks better because guess what? You played it. You seen it. You visualized it. You had it in your home. You seen the face expression. You seen what that game was doing. The reason why you said that is because you said, 30 frames per second. Oh, you have more things to do in Death Stranding. That's what we was talking about.
First of all, let me
Death Stranding 2 still look.
Let me get this straight here. There ain't nothing better than Horizon series. All right, so y'all can just go.
Man, get that shit out of here.
Oh,
nigga, God of War better than Horizon.
Nigga, please.
Yes, nigga. I played it before you.
Yeah, you got Rick, you gotta get us up, man. You gotta get us up. God of War is bigger than Horizon.
No, it's not.
It sells. It is. It sells more than it. What are you talking about?
Oh my god! So now we
It
basing
ain't
this on
even sales. Just the story alone is better than Horizon trash
and it reviews way better.
Bro,
What are you talking about?
Horizon, it's more fun to play Horizon than it is God of War.
Horizon is boring as shit.
Not the gamers, it's not. You tripping.
Oh man, y'all niggas right here, bro. I don't understand, bro. This game here, you can play, go in there, you slice a nigga up with a sword. You can play with a bow and arrow. Like, it's so many different, you set traps. There's so much shit you can do. And
But it's more playing Assassin's Creed than that shit.
Fighting the humans is not what's it called. Fighting the humans isn't good.
That's all right. That's all right. You know what? Wait till her multiplayer come
these
out.
Colorful ass.
Wait,
listen.
Oh my!
That shit gonna flop. That multiplayer gonna flop too. Why would somebody play a fake Monster Hunter when they can play a real Monster Hunter?
Oh my god! I don't know where to go. Hey, look at this yellow block. Grab there.
The game might be
Oh, you want to talk?
Motherfucker's pretty.
Bro, I tell you what, Forbidden West is more fun than Hellblade 2 and one of that fake ass puzzles matching up shapes, man.
That game for people on the. That game.
You don't hear about that weird ass crazy bitch talking to herself.
Mess.
Every time she walks, she
But
talking to
I don't
herself.
know where to go.
Oh, it
Just
knows
hit the
me.
hit button.
It
look
knows
here.
me. Oh, they were here. They died. They
Oh
died
my
2
god,
years
the
ago.
elephant is rushing me. Where do I shoot it at? Hey, you aim at the little purple spot.
She
my
needs.
god.
Yeah, she
We can
needs
slow
a bath.
time down.
Bro,
Let me slow the time down and aim here. Oh,
bro, that shit was so corny. Hey, if first of all, what's her name? Sanua, Manure, whatever her name is. She walked, her slow. She walked all extra slow and stank.
Guerrilla Games not even a top 3 Sony studio. I'm being honest.
But listen, we talk about something else right now.
It's not. It's the same thing.
We're talking about something else right now. We talking about something else right now.
Ricky, this the order, brother. Is Naughty Dog, Santa Monica, then Insomniac.
No,
it ain't even top 3.
It's not. Compatible games is not top 3.
Yes, it is.
How?
He said Horizon West wasn't even top 3.
Hey, whatever, man.
Man, listen here.
Hey,
Horizon only shine because of DEI. It had the perfect opportunity. It was the white woman up in this video game.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Ain't Manure the same thing? A white woman walking around. Wait, hold up. Whoa. Let's keep this a buck. If you talk about fucking Aloy and Forbidden West, bro, Sanoa does the same shit. She talks to herself. She walks around. Manure, whatever her name is, she does the same shit. Manure, bro, she's cans, bro. She's corny as hell. She don't take her clothes off or nothing. She got no sex appeal.
What,
bro? What's up with you, bro? Like we talking about video games,
bro. Hey, Rose, you remember 2020?
You know it's Pixels, right?
Do I remember 2023?
2022. God of War Horizon came out, right? Horizon came out in February that year, right?
Yep.
God of War came out in November and sold 15 million under 6 months.
Nigga, Elden Ring came out in February. Elden Ring kicked the shit out of her.
No excuse.
Yeah, it is. The fuck it's not. Hold on. If you got a scary movie that cost about $10 million to make and fucking Star Wars comes out the same week, what are you gonna do? You can't fight that off. You can't.
Hold up. Hold up. God of War came out close to Call of Duty.
Man, but people play Call of Duty and God of War at the same time. People not playing Elden Ring and Forbidden West at the same time.
You making excuses.
No,
man.
that's a fact. That's a fact, bro.
If it was a big
that's a fact. You can't, bro. Call of Duty always comes out.
Listen, if God of War would have came out in February next to Elden Ring, it still would have sold.
No, the fuck it wouldn't have. No, the fuck it wouldn't have. First of all, Elden Ring was Game of the Year. It was highly reviewed, and it sold more. That shit was a beast. It was a fucking beast.
It still would have sold. God of War still would have sold like it did.
Nah, I don't believe that.
Kratos got that much appeal.
I don't think it would have, to be honest with you. We'll never know, but I don't know. That Elden Ring came out, bro. Even Mello was playing that. Everybody was on the Elden Ring, bro.
They were doing speed runs on Elden Ring. Like, nah, I don't know. Because the content creators blew Elden Ring up out the water. I ain't gonna hold you.
Bro. Elden Ring.
I don't know. It would have been a good fight, though. Mm-hmm.
Just like Horizon 3, fucking Intergalactic is going to dog walk Horizon 3 sales and reviews. Just level it, man.
Wait a second. There's going to be a Horizon 3?
Yeah, they're confirmed it.
Yeah, you know that piece. I
don't know why, man.
Oh man,
man.
No, Horizon is big success. Horizon.
You know they're gonna talk about her father now in this story. You know they already talked about the mother part.
No,
they're gonna talk about the father.
She's a clone.
She's a clone. Horizon is successful already, just not the top game like Ricky thinks.
Bro, she's 2 games in. How many God of Wars? It's like 5. There's 5 God of Wars, bro. There's 5 God of Wars, and there's 2 freaking Horizon games. Jesus.
Oh? Okay. That shit ain't bigger than Last of Us. Like, come on.
Oh, man, come on. Last of Us is dead. They ain't making
trash.
No,
Brown. Trash.
Yeah, man. Hey, Last of Us is... Listen, Aloy is the new female head character.
No, she's not.
Ellie's out of here.
She's not.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I tell you what. Ellie can't shoot a bow and arrow like freaking Aloy can. I tell you that. She's a better fighter.
And Last of Us 2 has way better gameplay than
and Last of Us 2's on rails. What are you talking about?
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. There's no options there. You have to do everything. No, you have to do everything in a distinct order. You don't have to do that in the Horizon games. You can do it. You can play any way you want. You can't play Last of Us any way you want to.
Bro,
it's story driven. It's more story driven. You press less buttons. What are you talking about?
Last of Us is more challenging than Horizon.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Have you beat the game on Grounded?
No, I haven't beaten on Grounded. No.
Okay then. Holler at me when you do.
Okay. Well, fuck, it can't be much. It's not a whole lot going on in the game. I mean, it's only there's 3 enemies at a time. It's 3 enemies at a time.
It's way more than 3 enemies.
Okay, even if you had 4 or 5, Aloy has a whole live freaking goddamn open world. And they listen. Last of Us does not have a live open world. No fucking way.
And Last of Us 2 has way better AI enemies. Like, what are you talking about? They actually flank you.
Bro, so you're telling me in Last of Us I never ran at somebody, he turned around and fell? And he was easy to kill? Come on, man. They had a lot of bad AI in a lot of those games.
No, not Last of Us 2. No, they don't. What are you talking about? That's what the game got praised for.
Very organized.
Man, listen. Everybody is taking Horizon. Well, I don't know. Last of Us, you can't go anywhere else with that story. I think it's done. You can't go anywhere else.
Yes, you can. What are you talking about?
Well, now you're going to... Come on, nobody wants to
play. I don't know. Yeah, I think it probably...
nobody wants to play. Nobody wants to play.
You can probably see if it's another doctor to try to get the cure.
Yeah, that's
to everybody.
Man, listen.
People focus on different characters. You can kill those characters off and just focus on some different characters, but still use that world.
Man, hurry up and kill Mr. Potato Head. They get her out the way. Jesus.
You're a bad influence there, Miller. He said, yeah, use the world. Bro, listen. All right, look, I don't care. I think
that's what they was going to do with the multiplayer.
I think the Decima engine is one of the better engines in gaming. It looks beautiful. Also, while having an open world, not many engines can do that. And I think the Decima engine is better than the Unreal engine.
I think the Rage engine gonna say "Hold my beer" towards that. What you talking about?
That's you have to be saying because Rockstar need to improve on a lot of stuff like mission structure, combat.
I think the Rockstar Rage engine gonna say hold my bill to the decimal engine.
Hey, let's hope that gameplay gonna improve. Oh,
Rick,
Yes, sir.
who would win in a fight, Ellie or Aloy?
Aloy, easily. What? She fight metal fucking dinosaurs. Freaking Ellie's a little girl jumping on people's back trying to choke them out. Like, if the right nigga knew who she was, just break
no.
Yeah, you just break her neck, bro. She can't fight.
I got two different time frames to talk about who will win. Oh, she got a pocket full of rocks and sticks.
Yeah, but Abby can't. Aloy can't fight hand to hand, though.
She can't do nothing hand to hand related, nigga.
Nigga, she's got a bow, a fucking spear. What are you talking about?
What part of hand to hand don't you get, nigga? That means no.
Wait, hold up. So wait a minute. So this came to fist? You think that Ellie can beat Aloy?
If we go straight fist and cuff, nigga.
Man, you ain't fucking up no redhead. Y'all better go ahead with that. Them redhead people are crazy.
And Abby will most definitely dog walk Aloy.
Oh man, I don't know about that. We get that black nigga from Wakanda to take care of her. They about the same size. That nigga that playing the game.
The only thing
I don't know about her.
Hey Vaughn, the only thing I say about that is that Ellie whooped Abby. So I don't know if Abby can beat.
Oh, she beat Abby when she was malnourished and she was hanging up in the sun for like 3 days. What are you talking about?
Oh man, he still beat her.
Not at full strength, she did. She dog walk Ellie. What are you talking about?
No.
Yeah, but that steroid shit would have ran up through
She was literally beating up zombies with her hands. Like, what you talking about right now?
All right, so I use AI, and it says in a hypothetical fight, Aloy would likely win against Ellie. While Ellie is a capable fighter with good street smarts and survival instincts, Aloy is trained to fight against both humans and powerful robotic machines.
See what it say against Abby, though. See what it say against Abby, Aloy and Abby. Okay. See what it say.
This is what we use ChatGTP for.
Yep, exactly. Aloy would likely win against Abby. While Abby possesses significant strength and close quarter combat skills, Aloy's superior agility, stealth, and range combat abilities, combined with her focus, a device that allows her to see enemies' weaknesses and analyze her surroundings, would give her a significant advantage.
Because she's technically advanced. It's like going against RoboCop, nigga. That's why we said hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, hand-to-hand, she dog walker.
Like, what you talking about, yo?
I was cool.
Hand-to-hand, she probably dog walk. Hand-to-hand, she probably would have dog walked Joel also. Old ass. You might got to replay Last of Us 2, man, see how Abby was dog walking shit in that game.
I played it, Don. I'm not. I don't argue with you, bro. I don't argue.
Dog walking shit.
I would if it was green outside and you said it was black, you would still say it's black, even if it was green. I know you, bro. You stand by your principles, and that's
key differences.
Hey, Mello, Abby wasn't dog walking shit in that game.
There we go.
But check it out here. Here we go. The key differences. This is while Abby relies on brute strength and close quarters combat, Aloy's approach is more strategic and relies on her agility and stealth. Aloy, then as they're saying that she could basically exploit in a fight, Aloy's ability to maintain distance, use stealth, would give her the advantage. Like Abby,
and she's about to. And
she has wealth and
all Abby got is her
distance.
That's all Abby got, bro.
Distance. That means she's using her arrow for distance and strength.
We
talking hand to hand. Square up,
bro.
Hand in hand. That girl is built to ass done for, bro.
And she also a beast with the guns too, because she was the top scar killer in the WLF.
Nigga, you ain't slowing up time with that motherfucking haymaker.
Listen,
she was
shout out to Merc.
She was good with guns also.
Yo, Victor Ali said, Ricky, I need big money to stop capping on yours and Z shows about Sony not raising their prices. Sony already raised all the prices of both their consoles and games first since the launch in November of 2020. Then
okay, where do you live? Who just said that? Who just said that?
Thriller Ali.
Thriller Ali.
Thriller Ali, where do you live? Do you live in South America? Do you live in France? You live in the United States, brother. Show me where they raise their price in the United States. Show me. Thriller Ali.
Hey, actually, Sony the only ones that's not raising their prices on that game.
Not raising their prices. I don't know what Thriller Ali is talking about. See, that lets you know the nigga takes something from one nigga to burns him.
All right,
you ain't get it here, partner.
So check this out. In a hypothetical fight, Aloy and Sonoa from Hellblade, Aloy would likely win. Aloy's extensive experience in fighting both humans and dangerous robot machines, coupled with her superior physical abilities and weaponry, gives her insight. It gives her a significant edge. So yeah, she would knock her out too. So listen, Abby
You
is
keep talking about
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I got
weaponry.
even hand. I think she got better hand-to-hand combat. Like I just think
no. That girl is a fucking savage. We talking about a goddamn Viking compared to a motherfucking.
All right, let's see if she can beat Kratos. Let's see.
On technology.
Let's see. Aloy versus Atreus. We're gonna go with Atreus. Aloy versus Atreus. Let's see.
Maybe they gods, brother. Why would you be able to be the gods? You
now I think Google's broke. It said Atreus would likely win. I don't know about this.
No, he could transform.
That's what I'm saying. He keep doing a comparison, but they're not going to remove. They're not going to focus on hand-to-hand combat.
Slow ass,
you
biting and yelling at the same time. You biting and yelling at the same time.
I don't know.
Actually, and Ricky, and trash could turn into animals and shit.
That's what they said. They said his advantages are magic and shape shifting. His connection to the Norse gods, high durability and resistance. Her advantages. She's a master archer, expert in technology.
Yes.
So
yes.
All right. So all right. Listen, you can't win them all. Like men ain't supposed to be fighting women anyway. So you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But she can take out all the girls. That's all that matters. She can take out all the girls. She could.
No, she can't be.
Nigga, the AI just showed us that she gonna beat Ellie and Abby.
She can't beat. Yeah, they said weaponry, nigga,
and distance. Yeah,
bro. So all right, so
you're
gonna take her best assets and how she fights and take it away from her just so this freaking brute force jacked up steroid using bitch can grab a hold of her? Come on, man, it doesn't make any sense.
We said the same thing. We kept saying hand-to-hand combat. I don't understand why you can't pick up on hand-to-hand combat.
Even with the guns, she was good with guns. Also, she was the top star killer in the WLO.
Yeah, but she ain't good with this goddamn arrow like Aloy is. All right. Aloy.
He said she got to get some distance. That distance ain't gonna mean shit with a bullet.
Nigga, she got that glider and shit. She got that spear. She can chuck it. It blows up shit. Man, listen, Aloy's a problem, bro.
How fast that spear gonna travel, bro?
As fast as she wants it. It's got like a turbo boost on it or something. You can modify it with technology. Yeah, you can do that. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like you're floating, like that floating Bible you have. So you can read it while you're saying
Ricky Brown, stop it.
Well, you gonna technically get
You want to know who could beat all of them, Ricky Brown?
Darkseid?
Any Warframe I decide to choose out of Warframe.
Oh, let's see if Darkseid could beat Kratos, huh?
Real as it kept, the operator in Warframe can beat Darkseid and Kratos easily.
Let's see.
Easily.
In the fight, who was
don't ignore me. Don't you ignore me. I know you heard me.
No, it said, all right, Darkseid simply has too much going on for him over Kratos. So they say Darkseid would beat him. Like, I would think so too.
The operator out of Warframe could beat all of them.
No, he can't. There's no such thing.
Okay, yes, it is. You don't know how strong the operator in Warframe is. That's why you don't know.
No, man, listen.
We try to tell you, bro.
Bro, listen, I think Banjo-Kazooie could beat freaking Warframe guy.
No. Operator would destroy the characters in Destiny.
I don't think, bro.
Operator would destroy Aloy. All right.
No.
Would destroy Kratos and would destroy Darkseid.
Okay, but here's I know who can beat all of that. The Doom guy.
Who?
The Doom Slayer.
No, he can't. He cannot beat Operator.
Shit,
bro.
He survived. Bro, he survived hell. What are you talking about?
Listen. The operator can go into another dimension that you can't access.
And so could Doomslayer.
Doomslayer.
He goes from hell to Earth anytime he wants. What are you talking about? That's a dimension, is it not? You can go down to hell, see Hitler, come back, and just shoot whoever he wants to. Yeah,
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Yeah, he going into another dimension. See, you don't. Hey, Ricky Brown.
Yo, you really want to fight a guy that can go to hell and survive?
Hold on, Ricky Brown. You don't understand. You're not understanding what I'm saying. What I am saying to you is, operator can be in another dimension and destroy you from that dimension without being in the same one as you. Doom guy can't do that. Doom guy has to be in the same realm as you.
Okay, but operator don't. All right, I got you. But nobody's ever heard of this operator you're talking about.
That's fine. I've heard of him.
Operator we heard of is when we pick up the phone and dial 0. I don't know who the fuck this guy is.
Listen, okay, you don't know because you don't play Warframe. That's how you.
Nobody does.
Hey, did y'all talk about Doom Sounds?
Yeah, we did.
We did.
They weren't bad, but they weren't great. So
I mean, for a big IP, I mean, it's not that
I mean, hey, it's no Horizon Zero Dawn, but it tries.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, listen, man. That's just what it is. Look, we're coming towards the end of the show, and
yeah,
I would say this: let's don't forget about the game on Saturday night, and let's not forget that Aloy can beat just about everybody, and since Atreus could beat her, they say I'm not going to fight that. But I think the
only in your fantasy world.
I think Doomslayer will beat Atreus.
You think what?
The Doomslayer.
Doomslayer.
Yeah, the Doomslayer
will do what?
From fucking Doom will beat Atreus.
Do what?
What do you mean? Will do what? He'll kill him and drag him to hell.
I didn't hear the rest of the context.
Okay.
Bro,
Well,
relax.
He'll kill him. He'll kill Kratos too with the big fucking gun. That's what he has that thing for. The BFG. Yeah, he's gonna kill all those Norsemen with it. That's what he does. So I would love to talk about that on the next gaming show. A versus battle. Who would beat who? Who would beat
everybody, bro?
I don't think Operator could beat Mario. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Well, let's see here.
Operator can do mind control on every single
hold
one
on. Let's see.
Brought up, bro. All right, we trying to tell you right now, bro. Operator would operate out of Warframe and destroy all of them. Not even close.
Warframe versus Mario. Let's see.
Stop it. Bro.
The operator is a character controlled by the player that can inhabit and control the Warframe, essentially acting as the player's driver. Mario, on the other hand, is a character known for his agility, speed, and power-ups, but doesn't have the same ability to inhabit or control armor like Warframe and Warframe.
Oh, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Operator is OP. You don't understand how OP this dude is. All right.
Let's see how he can beat against the Master Chief. Let's see.
He destroyed Master Chief too.
Oh, let's see. Warframe Operator will likely win against Master Chief. God damn.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. What the fuck? The Operator's a beast, bro.
Hold on. Operator versus Doomslayer. Let's see here.
He gonna destroy him too.
The Doomslayer will likely prevail due to his incredible durability, strength, and weaponry. All right, finally, get that Operator out of there.
He's not going to beat the Operator because the Operator just go invincible. He can't see them.
They said they beat him.
Hey, y'all impressed with that Doom Dark Ages graphics?
I mean, it looks like Doom. I don't think it's
I mean, does it look like
it's not Death Stranding 2, but
our style.
I know, but it still look like more next gen than it do.
So the Warframe Operator Rose would lose to the Doom guy. We're going by what the AI says. The AI says.
AI don't know what it's talking about.
Sorry, your boy's done. You guys done. Listen. I don't think Warframe can beat Optimus Prime, but hey, that's
he would destroy Optimus Prime.
No, he can't. Okay,
brother, you understand these Warframe.
Warframe versus Darth Vader. Let's see who he beat. And Darth Vader would likely win against the Warframe Operator. Darth Vader's force abilities and combat experience give him a significant advantage. Yeah, you're Warframe.
Bro, the Operator don't even have to be in the same realm as you to beat you. Like, you not understanding that, bro.
Hey, let me ask y'all this. Y'all don't feel like the hype for the Switch 2 next week is kind of like not that loud like you think it would be?
I think it's because
the hype for the first one wasn't that great.
No, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
well, the first one was crazy. The hype for the first one was
the hype for the
crazy.
first one was for a technological stance that you can actually bring it with you. You can dock it. That's what people were talking about. I think the Switch now that's coming, it's like people say when John Cena was wrestling, same old shit. Yeah, you launch with another Mario Kart this time. Like
I don't think it's going to sell like that. I think it's going to do big success. I just don't think it's going to sell crazy. Like
I think it's going to sell 13 million units this year. I think it will. That's their goal. Their goal is, bro. They said that they will have 13 million units available from next week until Christmas time. So they said
I don't think they're gonna be hard to get. I don't think
they're not gonna be they're not gonna be hard to get. And that's what the thing. That's why the Switch 1 sold so slowly, because they didn't have enough available to sell. Like, it took forever to get more Switches in, and people were paying $500 to get them.
I just don't know. I mean, they're going to be the most expensive consoles on the market coming this holiday, the Xbox and the Switch.
Not going to be a lot of consoles being sold this holiday, because with those price increases going. Don't worry, the PlayStation Pro and base, they're going to go up in price by holiday. They're not going to go down, not with tariffs.
I think Sony do a sale.
I think they're going to raise the price right before Death Stranding. That's why they're having a sale on it now, because the price is going to go.
They always had a sale every year.
I know it's the state of buy, or whatever they call it. I understand that, but after they go and buy this Death Stranding 2 come out, I'm telling you that pro price gonna go up.
No, they waiting on the tariffs thing. That's going. We'll know in August if they're going.
No, the sale is only through June 11th.
Yeah,
so.
no. The 90 days are over for the tariffs in August. And they did, and Trump did that for a reason, is because all of the holiday stuff that people buy, Christmas trees, all of the electronics and stuff you want for Christmas gets put on the water in August.
I do want to know. Say if that shit, they make a deal. I'm wondering if Xbox going to drop their prices.
I think they're gonna drop their prices in holiday season anyway.
Now, here's what I don't understand. Take-Two is already saying they're gonna have an $80 game with that trash ass what's the name? What do you call it?
Well, Xbox charging $80 for Outer Worlds too.
But I think that's worth it. That's one of the better RPGs in freaking gaming.
That's a smaller game though.
Outer Worlds 1 was like I don't want to say an experiment. It wasn't as lean as Avowed was, but Outer Worlds is it reminds me of Knights of the Old Republic, the way it plays. And it's turn based. It was turn based the last one I played. It was only one. It was turn based. I think Outer Worlds is a big RPG, and it was so good they ended up releasing DLC for it as well too.
I don't think none of Xbox games this year worth $80.
Well, that's debatable. I mean, is COG going to be worth $80?
I would say Avowed was probably worth $80. It's a lot.
Avowed? That I'll disagree with you with. I was very disappointed with Avowed. I was disappointed because I like RPGs, and they did the bare minimum to be an RPG. They gave it RPG elements with look and weapon and leveling, but it was played more like an action adventure to me. Didn't really play like I was a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little disappointed.
You the RPG dude.
I am, and that's why I was a little disappointed. I mean, Avowed, I'm thinking Obsidian, I'm thinking Knights of the Old Republic 2, I'm thinking Outer Worlds. I'm like, man, this game is gonna have elements of all of that. Bro, there wasn't even no romance in that game. Like, that is terrible. Like, that's what's supposed to be in RPGs. The person you fight, they had it in in Starfield. I mean,
they did.
Yeah, I mean, bro, you have an RPG without romance, and what did you do it for?
Wow.
Yeah, what'd you do it? That's the whole point. You role play. Yeah, that's what it is, brother. That's what you do. So,
hey man, that Avowed came and went like that Doom came and went.
Yeah, that Avowed wasn't a very good game.
Got a lot of players though.
They never announced the players.
That's the name of the game, right? MAU, right? That's the name
they never announced the players.
I don't know.
Well, here's what I can tell you: the game couldn't have cost too much to make. You can tell by the way they.
I mean, they worked on it for like 5-7 years.
Yeah, but that don't mean that it was costly. You got 3 people working on one game for
No. And then it was on Unreal 5, and Unreal 5 wasn't out when they started, so they had to do all the porting for that too.
Man, Xbox need to make some big budget single player games, man. Not these cheap.
Xbox doing fine, bro.
Yeah, they doing fine, brother.
Give me a bunch of mid
company over there at Sony,
bro.
right?
A bunch of mid.
I'm not talking about as a company. I'm talking about as a gamer. You don't want bigger games? Like they just making a bunch of small games.
All I care about is if the games are fun or not. That's it.
They making a bunch of small base games. They're not making no.
Bro, that's the way they do it. Nintendo make a bunch of small.
Sony making a bunch of big games, and they over here hurting for money.
So they're saying that Avowed's cost to make was
that's
between.
Why it didn't Sony come out and say they making less big budget, big games.
You talking about money, brother? I'm talking about as a gamer, brother. I'm talking about as a gamer, not the company perspective.
All right. So those that we wondered, Avowed cost $70 to $80 million to make.
Oh, that's cheaper than I thought it was.
100 developers over 6 years. So it was a small team.
I knew it was a long time.
Yeah, it's a small ass team.
That's because it was just Obsidian at the time before.
Yeah, it's
even though they got bought, it was still.
I love Obsidian, but man, that game left a lot. I know it got rated at 80 something, but all Obsidian games are 80 something. They make decent games, but that one, man, holy shit! I was expecting more. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you put gun to my head, the best game for Xbox that's come out in the last 9 months or so, probably Indiana Jones. That's probably the best game.
Yeah,
I would say that it looked better. The only thing with Indiana Jones, the combat looks a little goofy when you're punching people, but other than that, the best game the last 9 months for Xbox from December until now is Indiana Jones. That's the best game. I haven't had a chance to play Doom yet, but I mean, you know what? I think Indiana Jones is the best game, but I had more fun playing South of Midnight. I'll put it that way. I loved Indiana Jones. I thought it was a good game, but I had more fun playing South of Midnight. The music, the tone, all of that shit hit. South of Midnight was a very good game.
Yeah, it's a better executed game.
Yes.
Hey, Rick.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when some guy came in here and
you cut out Big Money.
That guy was crazy. I don't know what happened. Whatever happened to that guy, Rick?
Big Money, you cut out, bro.
You cut out. We didn't hear what you said.
Big Money.
I said it was this guy that came here and told that Avowed was gonna get a 91. Whatever happened to that guy?
That guy.
Anybody know what happened to that guy?
I'll tell you about him. Listen, that guy played the game, and it wasn't.
You tell me about it. Tell me something about him.
Yeah,
who said that? Was that Ricky Brown that said that?
It was. Yeah.
it was. Oh, damn! It was Ricky Brown. Oh, I'm sorry.
It was me. Bro, listen, I love those RPGs, bro, and Obsidian was the king.
But Rick, you know what the crazy thing is? I like Avowed and you don't. That's crazy.
I don't. It was Avowed is a bastardized version of a RPG. I don't like it. I don't like it. And when you don't like a game, and I put about 100 hours into it. When you don't like a game when you're playing it and it's like a job. And you're playing it just because you started it, so you might as well finish it. I read
That's how I felt about it.
Okay, well,
that's how I felt about it.
Let me ask you this.
Well, what, Ty?
Go ahead, my fault.
No, I was just saying that's how I felt about Horizon.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck you.
Damn, they just shitting on you, Rick.
Fuck those guys.
Jesus.
Changing my number.
Okay, well, Rick, did you play the last Dragon Age game?
Yeah, I'm disappointed in that too, to be honest with you.
Okay, which one you like the best? The Dragon Age or
Avowed?
Yeah.
I think Dragon Age is better.
Damn.
Yeah, because it's real. It's a true RPG. I mean, I'm in this gaming show. I'm in this gaming existence. I'm in this gaming love because of RPGs. Because once I started having children, I couldn't play 5 or 6 games at a time. You had to play an RPG and do everything and do it 100%. Like, to me, there ain't no better RPG than fucking Skyrim. I don't
know what's funny? You know what's funny, Ricky Brown? The best RPG to come out this generation, and I mean new ones. I know Skyrim, Oblivion Remastered just come out. I'm not including that. It's actually Starfield.
Yeah,
that's the best one to come out.
Yeah, if you're talking about a true RPG,
yep,
grabbing stuff, upgrade, yeah, it's the best one. I can't, bro. I think you're 100% on that one. And yeah, I cannot give you any pushback on that. I can't think of one, and that's hard for me, a guy that loves RPGs. It is Starfield.
It's the best one.
It's the best one.
I'm looking at people 2 years later. People still discovering new stuff in this game, bro.
It's Starfield. It's Starfield. And you know what I like about Starfield is it's not done yet. They're gonna keep adding stuff to it. I think if I had a couple of things to add to Starfield, number one, the ship. I would like a little more control over the ship. Where I can drive it, where I can land it. I would like a little more control over the house.
Yeah, but they're not doing that. They're not doing that, bro.
But I want more control over the house. Like, if certain RPGs, when you go to your home, you decorate it the way you want it. And so they really gave like no effort on that. I mean, it was lower than Skyrim, where you decorated your house and stuff like that. I thought that was terrible.
I'm surprised ain't no modders did nothing.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. And if you want the best mods for Starfield, you got to buy the game on Steam. Because if you want Nexus mods, you can't use them on the Microsoft PC app. Because the way Microsoft does their folders and stuff where you add things, it's not going to let you do it.
You can't access it.
No, you can't access it.
Yeah.
So, the best mods for Oblivion, the best mods for Skyrim and all of that stuff and Starfield, it'll be on Steam. That's why I was waiting for Steam to have a sale on Starfield, because if Microsoft does have this play anywhere, my shit should carry over. But I know it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. I know it doesn't work that way because I put a lot of time in Starfield, bro. I got like 200 hours in that game. I play. You know how you got to end it 10 times to get the real ending, and yeah, that was me.
You had to end it 10 times to get the real
ending? Yeah, to get the real ending, you got to end it 10 times.
I think I only did like 4.
You got to do it 10 times. Actually, it's always a different. Like, I freaking beat it.
I know.
They were shooting at me when I came back into the play. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's really cool how they do the little multiplayer.
Yeah. They was shooting.
I went in there one time and they was all kids. I was like, whoa.
Yep. I saw that one. Yeah, once I saw they were all kids, I said, okay, we're just gonna go get these things and I'm gonna get up out of here.
Yep, I'm gonna go get it.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, we're not doing none of that side stuff where I go and turn people in. I said, yeah. Once I saw they were kids, I was like, yeah, I'm out. This is how it's gonna be. Well, listen, I want to thank everybody that came through. I want to thank Mac. I want to thank Tommy Bull for the donations. Appreciate it, brothers. I want to thank everybody that came in here and listened to us for as long as we did here. I think we did about 3 hours.
Yeah, it probably was the best entertainment, bro, because that Thunder and Wolves game ain't no entertainment. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking. I gotta get started on doing.
Well, this game is disrespectful.
It really is, bro.
I can't do Doom the Dark Ages this weekend because we're gonna have our COD party night. I don't get, bro. My next day off from work is the week of the 4th of July, so I got about a month before I get a day off. So. And when I get a day off, you best believe me, I'm going to be playing some games. But I only play about an hour a night right now. On the weekends when I usually get to play a whole lot, but I got to move a storage container. And then after that, we're going to play some COD. And see who's the worst out of all of us. Nico.
What's up?
They got money on you, brother. They got money on you. Who's the worst out of this FPS here? This first person shooter, they're saying you the worst, Nico. You gotta do something. You gotta do something.
See, man.
Listen, I personally think Parker is the worst.
Oh, maybe so, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's the worst. I mean, I saw him playing. Playing.
What mode we playing?
We just doing team deathmatch, bro. That's all.
Okay.
See, Max said, "Boy, this Expedition 33 is kicking ass." Yeah, they have a collector's edition, Mac. Of the what's the name? You can buy it's it's not a real collector's edition from the people, but it's pretty cool. I was thinking of getting it, but you know, I didn't get it. All right, y'all. I got to get up out of here. I got to hit the showers and then I wake up at 5 o'clock. Go to the gym. Hey, Noah, if you out there listening, I'm at 12,504 steps. I think Ty got 19,000. He beat us.
Bro, Noah ain't doing no steps, bro.
But I know for a fact that Ty, that man, did not lift any weights today, and I did. So
Noah's at Myrtle Beach, bro. He ain't listening to nobody, bro.
So my job make material all day. So
I lift weight. I benched I benched 275 this morning, and I did 300.
You sitting outside?
So I did my weights. I know you didn't do that, Ty. So you got me on the steps, so I got you on the weights.
I lift heavies today. Did you?
You son of a bitch! Show's over.